Sixers Celtics Game 5 live right here on Philadelphia 76ers Now. Jake Chipper here with you. Our show, of course, presented by Prize Picks. We'll hear more about them coming up in just a little bit. The Sixers looking to avoid elimination here tonight as they are down 3-1 in this best-of-7 series, with Game 5 taking place in just about 25 or so minutes from TD Garden in Boston. So the Sixers coming off a very disappointing blowout loss at home on Sunday in Game 4, resulting in now they're going to have to win 3 straight games if they want to pull off a miracle, pull off the impossible, and take down Boston in this series. But it all starts tonight. Can you respond to that ugly loss with a physical, tough game here tonight and allow yourselves to just get a chance to maybe have another game here in Philadelphia at home for a potential Game 6? What do the Sixers got, man? We'll really see what they're made of in this one. I think a lot of futures from players to coaches could be determined in this game based off the effort of the 76ers and obviously what the result could end up being. And so we will see. That being said, the Celtics are still massive, massive favorites here in this game. 11.5-point favorites in this game are the Boston Celtics here at home. Over-under set for 213.5. Again, with Boston having that 3-1 lead. And so what can the Sixers do? Can they pull off a performance like Game 2, which was a week ago today in Boston, where they shocked the Celtics, and they were able to pull off a stunning road win where Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe both had phenomenal games in Boston. Obviously, Joel Embiid back in action now. What can they do to steal another one and extend the series and hopefully force a game number 6? Appreciate everybody hanging out here watching the program. Let's get that comment section rolling right now. Where are you watching from? Let me know down in the chat. Let me know that you're here, and I'll be giving shout-outs to everybody who is here in the building with us right now. Naheem Irwin, always the first one in the building here on 76ers Now. Good to see you, Naheem. Let's go Sixers, win or go home. Doesn't get much more important and have much more pressure than a game like this if you're the Sixers. Time Man, the Buckeye in the building as well. Good to see you. Rich Sports, let's go Sixers. Crucial game tonight. Let's force a Game 6. Let's do it, baby. I just, at the very least, want them to be competitive and not have a just ugly performance like they did on Sunday. Peter in the chat as well. My parents in the building as well, supporting the show. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights as well. Happy Tuesday. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello. And I appreciate everybody tuning in here, watching the program. With about 30 minutes to go, tip-off set for right around 7:12 p.m. Eastern. We'll see when ESPN actually decides to get the game going. Could tend to be a few minutes before, after the allotted start time there. Good to see everybody in the building. And I'll say this. You know, I was walking by our Celtics Today host here. My good friend Tyler Smith runs our Celtics channel here at Chat Sports. And I heard him talking about the game, and you know, he's been talking to me all day. We've been chatting about the series and all that. And look, he's very confident the Celtics close this one out. It's almost like he's not even worried about the Sixers, because I heard him saying on his stream, one of the first things he said when they went live is, let's get this done so we can get some more rest for the next series. They're already on to looking ahead at the next series, either playing Atlanta or New York. So why not give them some extra games in this one and put some pressure on and make them fight for it, man, because outside of Game 2 and Game 3 was a battle as well. But Games 1 and 4, the Celtics just came out and embarrassed you, right? So have some pride, have a little bit, you know, of just want to, right? And come out with the energy, come out with the effort that you haven't had in every game this series, which is crazy because it's the playoffs, and you should have that in every single game, no matter the series, the score, anything like that. So keep getting in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. Naheem watching from Philadelphia. Going to take a second here, though, before we continue our preview, so don't go anywhere. About 30 minutes to go until the game gets underway. Going to preview the game talk, keys to the Sixers being able to win. And then once the game gets underway, live play-by-play, audience interaction, a whole lot more. So be sure to stick with us here for the entirety of the night. But first, I want to tell you guys about our sponsor here on the show, and that is our friends at Prize Picks. Today's show brought to you by Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. Postseason basketball is here. No better way to catch in on the action than with our friends at Prize Picks. Super simple to use. All you got to do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. You can choose flex play or power play, and you're on your way. With a new social feeds feature, you can follow me on the Prize Picks app. You can also follow your friends on there as well. Copy lineups with just a single click. My username on there is @JChip if you want to see my lineups before I have them here on the show. Speaking of, this is what I'm rocking with here tonight. 6 times multiplier, $20 to win 120. Derrick White less than 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Paul George more than 14.5 points. And then VJ Edgecombe making his impact felt in this one. I'm going to go more than 9.5 rebounds and assists. That is how the game of Prize Picks works. So right now, a great offer for new users. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to receive $50 in lineups. That's code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to receive $50 in lineups. Prize Picks, that link down in the live chat and the description of today's show. Shout out to Naheem Irwin. If you want the Sixers to win and avoid elimination, force Game 6, sub for Dubs. As always, baby, we got a saying, sub for Sixers, Dubs. And hit that thumbs up icon as well, like the stream. We got about 25 people watching, 8 likes. If you haven't already, hit that like button for the free coverage here on the show. And if you want the Sixers to win this game, shock the world, force a Game 6, let me know you're here. And let me know you're ready to rock and roll by hitting that like button. Am I confident heading into tonight? It's hard to be confident. But I saw, the formula for the Sixers to win a game in this series. They did it back in Game 2. They nearly did it again in Game 3. It all starts defensively for me, man. Defensively and rebounding. The rebounding was just absolutely atrocious in Game 4. Can't happen again. Can't happen again. Up to 11 likes now. Appreciate you guys for smashing that like button. Free and easy way to support the show. Yes, Naheem, Joel Embiid is playing again in this one. He will start once again, just as he did on Sunday. Some other news and notes for the game. Obviously, Celtics leading the series now 3-1. Let me fix that for you guys. 3-1, unfortunately. And in that Game 4, in which the Celtics took the 3-1 series lead, the Celtics recorded a franchise record in the playoffs, 24 three-pointers made. If you're letting the Celtics get up a lot of open threes and they're hitting all their shots, you have no chance of winning, right? So we talked about this from the start of the series. This cannot happen again, or else you're not going to win a single game in the series. The Sixers, an unfortunate note here with them being down 3-1. Boston has never lost a series when they've been up 3-1. Sixers have never won a series when they've been down 3-1. So maybe they can change things this year, but again, it'll start tonight with having to try to pick up a big win here in Game 5. Naheem, one thing I like about Embiid, he's averaging 30 a game. Embiid on Sunday, a lot of people were like, oh, Embiid shouldn't have played on Sunday. He messed up the whole flow and rhythm for the Sixers. How do you say that when the first 7 minutes of the game, which Embiid played the first 7 minutes, the Sixers were only down 1 when he exited the game? After 7 minutes, they were only down 1. He leaves. He sits for only 2.5 minutes before coming back in. In those 2.5 minutes, when Embiid sat, the Sixers got outscored by 9 points in just those 2.5 minutes. And so you can't tell me that they lost because Embiid played and he messed everything up. Even when he wasn't out there, the Sixers had no idea what they were doing. Tyrese Maxey took 3 shots in the first half, and he played in that 2.5 minute stretch when Embiid was not on the floor, still only took 1 shot. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if you guys could hear that. There is a massive storm rolling through here in Dallas, Texas, where the Chat Sports offices are located. And we're going to be hearing some thunder, some lightning, some rain. Well, you can't hear lightning, but you get the point. All throughout the night. We're actually under a tornado watch right now. Not a warning. So we're all good for right now. I don't know what I'll do if it gets to the point where there actually is a warning. That would certainly not be good. But all throughout the night, you might be hearing some thunder. That one was loud right there. It's supposed to rain pretty heavy for the next couple hours, really the duration of the game. Taking a look here at what our forecast is looking like. And yeah, really until 8:30-ish p.m., it's supposed to be pretty heavy, but we're pushing through, baby. We're pushing through. Always pushing through. All right, we'll take a look here at the starting lineups for tonight's action. And it'll be the same 5 for each team as we had on Sunday. Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Kelly Oubre, Paul George, and Joel Embiid for the Sixers. Derrick White, Sam Hauser, Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, and Neemias Queta there for the Boston Celtics. So how do the Sixers adjust to getting out-rebounded, out-hustled, out-worked, out-everything on Sunday? Really, there was nothing that they did well in that game. And again, how they respond will tell me a lot about Nick Nurse as well and his future as the coach. Predict the score for me. Get those score predictions down in the chat right now. I'm going to go, man, I really want to say the Sixers will win this game. I really, really do. But I don't know if I can predict that. I think I'm going to say, give me the Sixers to at least respond. I don't think they're going to come back and win the series being down 3-1. But I think they can come back and win tonight's game at the very least. Give me the Sixers 110-102. 110-102. They rebound better. They play better defense. They're able to hit a few shots. Embiid has a good game. And the Sixers force a Game 6 in Philly. And look, if you can force a Game 6 in Philly, all of a sudden the series becomes pretty interesting, right? Very similar to what happened against New York a couple of years ago. The Sixers were down 3-1. They won Game 5 in New York off that, crazy Maxey back-to-back shots. The one he hit near half court as well to win that game. But lost by 1 at home in Game 6. You can force, Game 6, then you can win at home. Anything can happen in a Game 7, man. But, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. We had a Celtics fan in the building. Boo. Boo. Get these Celtics fans out of here. Naheem, Sixers win 110-102. Tyrese Maxey, Embiid, and VJ with at least 20 points or more. Oh, man, I need that. VJ Edgecombe was fantastic in Game 2 of this series. He was 6 for 10 from 3 in Game 2. I believe he's 0 for 16 in all the other games, 1, 3, and 4 combined from downtown. So him playing well offensively is a big key to the series as well. Can Paul George get some more shots up? I mean, I saw a crazy stat today. Donovan Clingan, the center for the Portland Trailblazers, who this is really the first year of his, I think this is his second or third year in the league. This is the first year of his career that he's really expanded his game to be able to shoot some threes. He's shooting more threes per game than Paul George is. I mean, what are we doing? I know Paul George is in a lot, attacking the basket, getting his mid-range shots off, but he's shooting 58% from 3 in the series. Get some more threes up, PG. Come on. My dad rocking with the Sixers, 111-107. Philadelphia wins. Let's hope so. Watch out for Tatum, Brown, and Pritchard. Oh, if Peyton Pritchard has another game like he did on Sunday, I'm going to lose it. I am going to lose it. The Sixers, for some reason, were just letting Peyton Pritchard, especially early in the game, just shoot all the open threes he wanted. He got 2 open threes to start the game that got him going. And once he knocks down his first 2, a shooter like that, he's got that confidence. He's going to keep letting it fly. And he was hitting them last night. And so you just can't give up open threes to anybody on this Celtics team, but especially a guy like Peyton Pritchard who, again, if he gets going early, he's going to make you pay. He's going to make you pay. Also, if there are any, hopefully there's not, but if there are any internet issues throughout the night, again, we're in the middle of a massive storm here in Dallas, Texas. And so hopefully there's no issues. We are in a tornado watch, so bear with me if anything does happen. But for now, at least, I think we're okay. We'll see how it goes throughout the night. The rain's really just starting to roll in. It's supposed to get worse around 8 o'clock, so around fourth quarter time, that would be devastating. That would be devastating. What will the Eagles' schedule look like? Too hard to predict, really. I mean, we know their opponents and who they'll be playing. Just don't know the actual days. That should be released sometime in May, I do believe. Here we go. Players are coming out of the tunnel, and they'll get ready for their last-minute pregame shoot-around, pregame warm-ups before this game gets underway in about 19 minutes. 30 people watching. Again, keep hitting that thumbs-up icon. Like the stream if you haven't already. It's a free and easy way to help support the program. Again, I do appreciate it. How about the Phillies today? Firing manager Rob Thompson after a 9-19 start to the season. I'm shocked that they went that route. What team's the biggest threat to the Eagles? Commanders, Giants, or Cowboys? Look, Commanders, obviously a lot depends on the health of Jaden Daniels. And, they got Sonny Styles in the draft. I'm still not super scared of Washington. The Giants are still the Giants. So I'm going to say the Cowboys. Getting Caleb Downs was pretty sick for their defense. Obviously, their offense can score a lot of points. I'll say the Cowboys. Man, I would love to see Joel Embiid just come out here and dominate. I thought he looked pretty good on Sunday again. Some people want to disagree and say that Embiid was not good on Sunday and kind of ruined everything and ruined the flow. Again, I thought he was pretty decent. I thought he played pretty well. There's really nobody on Boston that can guard Joel Embiid. There really isn't. Don't forget to hit that sub button if you're new around here. If the Sixers season does end tonight, which would suck, but if it does, we'll still have off-season coverage coming for you guys. Videos all year long. We go live for the draft, live for free agency as well. So be sure to hit that sub button for year-round coverage of the Sixers. And I want to give a shout-out to our most recent subscribers. Peppers, Angel M, Dominique Mitchell, Acel VB, Freddie Powell. If any of y'all are here hanging out in the stream, appreciate you guys for hitting that sub button. Some real ones, some legends. We do have a super chat menu here tonight. For those of you, if you would like to donate, of course, if you're just here hanging out, commenting, liking the video, doing all that stuff, you're a real one. You're a legend. If you would like to send in a donation, kind of like giving, like a tip to your waiter, your bartender, we really appreciate the super chats, and we'd like to show them some love. So all super chats get a shout out. I'll pop them up on screen here for you all to see. And then we like to have some fun here on the show. So I got some Happy Dad hard seltzers right next to me. Every 5 that comes in, I'll give you a sip and a cheers. Every 20 that comes in, I get a beer bong getting ready to go. That is our Super Chat menu here tonight. About 15 minutes until tip-off. We got a Celtics fan in the building. Where are my Sixers fans at? I need to see more Sixers fans in the chat drowning out these Celtics fans. Jeter track. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Look, another one. We got multiple. We got multiple Celtics fans. Legos typing Sixers. There we go. There we go. Look at this. Unbelievable. Get those PHIs going, man. These Celtics fans, I can't let them take over. Can't let them take over. We got a couple. Who dat and Jeter track. Trying to take over the chat as Celtics fans. Type those PHIs. Let me know that you're here, Sixers fans. Now Jeter's typing, let's go Sixers. Hey, I'm screenshotting that. I'm screenshotting that. It's in the chat. It lives forever. Don't try to delete it now. I already took a picture. Legos, the Sixers win in 7. It would genuinely be so funny. Oh, man. I would love nothing more. I just don't know how much confidence I have in this team to be able to do that. But if that did happen, Celtics fans would be in such shambles. Such shambles. Naheem, force a game 6. Let's go. Melanated frequency. Type in Sixers. Appreciate you hanging out here in the building. 37 people watching with about 15, now 14 minutes until tip. First super chat of the night. And shout out to my mom for making me drink here on the show. We got a beer bong coming with that $20 super chat. The Fleas back in the building. Fleas, good to see you as well. Back in the chat. Jeter track, chill, bro. No, I didn't screenshot it. Don't worry. But I'll come back to it. If the Sixers win this game, Naheem with the Sixers colors in there. Funk Soldier typing those PHIs. 41 people watching. Again, as you come in here, hit that thumbs up icon. Free and easy way to help out the stream. Get more Sixers fans in here because there's too many Celtics fans in here right now, man. Too many Celtics fans in here right now. First super chat of the night, $20. Drink up. Sixers win tonight. Let's go. I'm feeling the vibes. I'm feeling the vibes. Just keep it close at the very least. Keep it close at the very least. Again, if you win, you force a game 6 back in Philly. Who knows? Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Jeter, I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Means a lot. You know, Celtics, Sixers fans, we can get along. Even when we're matching up in the playoffs. Legos, what do you think was wrong with Maxey in Game 4? Just got an emergency alert on the TV. That scared me. Oh, my God. Severe thunderstorm warning here in Dallas. But we got a watch party to do. We got a watch party to do. Effective until 7:25. So it's only like for the next hour. So we should be good. We should be good. Tornado watch still in effect. Man, this is crazy. But what was wrong? What I think was wrong with Maxey? I wish I could tell you, man. Like, he looked off from the opening tip. The body language was kind of weird. My goodness, this is loud. What was I saying about Maxey? The body language wasn't right. There was like, again, he only took 3 shots in the first half. He wasn't being aggressive. And yes, as you point out, Legos, during like every free throw, when either a teammate or an opposing player was taking a free throw, he would go and sit down on like the sideline where, you know, where the media members sit along the sideline. And I was just so confused. I don't know if he was sick. I don't know what it was. Can't happen again here tonight. Can't happen again here tonight. Brian, let's go. 3 in a row. It's been done before. We've seen teams come back from 3-1. Now, the Sixers have never done it. But maybe this can be the first. Maybe this can be the first. Sent some rain dust in San Antonio. You can have it, man. It's been too much. We had something similar on Saturday night. It was crazy rain. Tornado watch again. I'm ready for the summer weather, man. Legos, I hope they go at least Game 7. Yeah, I mean, I just want them to not get blown out, really. Just don't get blown out, please. At least come out with some effort. All right, $20 super chat again. We're going to drink up. We got a beer bong. Every $20 super chat that comes in, I got the Happy Dad hard seltzers. We're drinking up. We're drinking up. 44 people watching. Again, continue to hit that thumbs up icon. Like the stream. If you haven't already liked the video, you're a real one. I appreciate it. Mike Breen calling this one here tonight for ESPN. That is always electric when Breen's on the call. Love to see it. Under 10 to go. Under 10 to go. Yeah, Richard Jefferson talking about exactly what we're talking about. Maxey has to be the guy who pushes the pace, who sets the tone for the Sixers. He can't be so passive in the first half like he was on Sunday. That's what we saw in their Game 2 win, man. Maxey and VJ were aggressive. They were playing fast. I think they can still do that even with them beat on the floor, right? VJ just 6 points in Game 4, 2 of 9 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. Let's get it going. Cheers, everybody. Let's win the damn game tonight, man. There we go. Beer bong down. Latoon in the building. I agree. Just got to see better effort, win or lose, especially defensively, as you said, right there. The Sixers did say that Joel Embiid will not be on any type of minutes restriction. He played 34 minutes in Game 1. And so his body responded well. He'll be all going to go. If you're excited for Game 5 to get underway, you want to see a Sixers upset, like the video. Let me know you're hanging out. 45 people watching, 20 likes. Let's go. Brian, can we block out and rebound tonight? We'll see, man. They have to if they want to win. But they have not been able to. They have not been able to. God, these emergency alerts keep coming up. I get it. I hope this doesn't keep interrupting the game. I get it. There's a severe thunderstorm warning. I get it. It's shown it multiple times. Unbelievable. Fly, Eagles, fly in the building. Go Sixers. Come on, man. Show some fight. Some guys I'm looking at tonight, right? Obviously, outside of your typical guys, Maxey, Embiid, Paul George, VJ, they're all going to be on the team next year. I know some people want to say Embiid, Paul George, get rid of them. There's really no world where you can trade them. They have too much money left in their contracts, too many years left on their deals. Paul George still with 2 more years after this, Embiid with 3. They're aging. They're expensive. They're injury prone. No one's trading for them, right? So Maxey, VJ, Embiid, Paul George are going to be on the team next year. But who else is going to remain on this team? Kelly Oubre, Quentin Grimes are both free agents, and there's a world where neither of them are back. And look, I love Kelly Oubre. He had a career year this year shooting the ball, and he brings you some toughness and some energy, but he's shooting like 17% from 3 in this series. You need your role players to be able to shoot better from 3. It's just a fact. And he doesn't bring you that. He misses too many threes. And it just can't happen when you're trying to win at the highest of levels. And so we'll see what the Sixers do with him. If he has another stinker tonight and he misses a bunch of threes, he could be gone. Quentin Grimes is a guy who you thought would be able to provide you that perimeter scoring off the bench, that scoring punch off the bench, and be able to hit threes. He only shot 33% from 3 this year. Now, he's shooting like 44 in this series, but he's also not taking a lot of threes. He's shooting less threes per game than Baylor Shireman, who barely plays for the Celtics. So, it's just... Those are 2 guys in particular. Kelly Oubre, Quentin Grimes, who are going to be free agents that are really playing for a new contract from the Sixers or for another team. I mean, Grimes wanted a lot of money last offseason, and he didn't really prove that he was worth that this year. Can he give you a big-time performance tonight that can prove that? You know, we saw somebody like an Ayo Dosunmu for the Timberwolves come out, have a 43-point playoff game the other night, right, from Minnesota after Anthony Edwards and Dante DiVincenzo went down. A guy off the bench who they traded for midseason. Why can't Grimes do that? Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown are 7-1 as teammates in the first round in first-round series since they've both been in the league. All right. We're just a few minutes away. Play a Dembona 15-plus minutes. Sixers need defense. I can't stand a Dembona. I'm not going to lie to you, man. He's still a young player. He can still get better, no doubt about it. He can block some shots. But he's just far too inconsistent. He fouls far too much. He's awful on the offensive side of the ball. He does give you a lot more defensively than Andre Drummond does, especially guarding the perimeter, where I think he does have some value. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see some more Dembona tonight. But, man, he's got to be better offensively and have some more, IQ about him on the defensive side of the ball. What up, Fly Eagles Fly? Latoon, Grimes is gone. Oubre, not so sure. We'll see. It all depends on their prices, how much they're costing, right? And obviously the Sixers won't have a lot of money to spend on external free agents, so bringing guys back does make more sense. So if he's cheap, sure, you can bring Oubre back for, $10 million a year. But Philadelphia has been one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the league all season long. Oh, Caden, no thank you. No thank you. I'm good off that, man. I've talked about it before. I don't think I'll ever talk about it again on the show, bring Ben Simmons back. It's just, that ship has sailed. It's long gone. He doesn't even play basketball anymore. He fishes now. So, I'm good. Herman. Good evening, everybody. Let's go Sixers. Herman, let's go, man. Come on. Just over a minute to go until this game gets underway. Here's what I need from every Sixers fan in the building right now. 46 people watching. I guarantee you the majority are Sixers fans. If you haven't gotten in the chat up until this point, I need you in the chat right now. If you want the Sixers to beat the Celtics, force a Game 6 back in Philadelphia, and extend the series and extend their season, get in the chat. Type those 7-6s. How many 7-6s can we get in the chat right now? Come on, man. Real dreamers change the world. Of course, the Sixers are going to force a Game 6. I hope so. Fly Eagles Fly. Winning Game 2 is Iverson versus Lakers vibes in 0-1. I hope not. They obviously got smacked around in that series outside of that game. Fly Eagles Fly. Type in those 7-6s. We're getting some Celtics Clovers in the chat. Not good. Not good. Just like I am right now. Type those 7-6s. Tip-off is just moments away. Let's go. Let's go. Fly goes fly. Latoon, Real Dreamers. Caden, would you ever think about trading Maxey? No. No. He is the face of this franchise. He's on a pretty affordable contract when you consider how much some other superstars around the NBA are making. No. Fly goes fly. Let's go. Maxey time. Come on, man. Maxey statement game right here. He's a guy who's going to make probably all NBA second team this year. Let's see it. Let's see it. Game 5 here tonight in Boston. Sixers looking to avoid elimination. Welcome to VJ Max. I love it. Man, they're really delayed on this tip-off here. Here we go. Maxey, VJ, Oubre, Paul George, Joel Embiid, the starters for Philadelphia. Derrick White, Sam Hauser, Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, Neemias Queta are your starters for the Celtics. The Sixers look loose. They're dancing pregame. Celtics wearing their alternate black uniforms. Sixers in their road whites. Looking to force a Game 6 back home at Xfinity Mobile Arena. How does Philadelphia respond to the absolute beatdown they took in game number 4? Come on. Robbie in the building as well. Robbie, good to see you. Always commenting on the videos as well. Shout out to you. You're a real one. Always letting your voice be heard in the comments section. Sixers are 0-18 when trailing 3-1. Celtics 32-0 when leading 3-1 in their playoff histories. Going to take a miracle for Philadelphia to come back and win this series. But again, it's been done before. It's not impossible, man. Here we go. Joel Embiid, Neemias Queta will jump it up. And we are underway as Embiid wins the tip. And the Sixers will start with the ball. Here's Maxey. Embiid will get it to start. He's doubled. Now the double backs off. He'll shoot a step back 2 over Queta. He's short. A miss to start the game for Joel Embiid. Boston on the other end. Here's Derrick White off the screen from Queta. Gets inside. Tough floater. No good. Rebound goes to Maxey. Maxey looking to push. He'll get the screen from Embiid. Maxey now working. Back to Embiid. Wide open for 3. Passes it up. Gives it to Paul George. And Paul George knocks it down. That's what I need from PG, baby. Hit some threes. Be aggressive. Take a lot of shots. They're shooting 58% from 3 in the series. Keep it going. Why not? Sixers strike first off the Paul George 3. Here's Derrick White. Coming off the screen. Gets inside. Floater up and in for Derrick White. Getting Boston on the board here. Oubre now gets an open look in the corner. No good. Kelly Oubre, got to start knocking down some of those shots, man. That was wide open. Tatum behind the back up top to Jaylen Brown, working on Oubre. Spins, gets inside, short from 2. He's complaining about a call. VJ pushes it up, and now resets. He'll wait for his teammates, gives it to Maxey. Maxey back to Embiid. Embiid looking to give it off to Kelly Oubre here. Oubre drives in, shoulder into Jaylen Brown, and Kelly Oubre good for 2. Kelly Oubre aggressive, going downhill. Sixers up 5-2 early here. Now Tatum, Paul George on him. Screen comes from Queta. Tatum, tough 3 On the way, no good. Offensive rebound. Can't have those. Out to Hauser. He'll pull from 3. That's no good. This time Embiid able to grab the rebound. Now Embiid over to George. George will pull from 3. Quick shot. It's good. Sixers off to an 8-2 start. Paul George with 6 quick points. Oubre going to be fouled, or Oubre going to foul Jaylen Brown, I should say, on the drive. That'll be on the floor. So it'll be side out. Sixers coming out focused mentally. Looking good early in the first 3 minutes of the game. And an offensive foul called on Boston. Illegal screen on Sam Hauser. That's a turnover. Sixers will take over. Good start here for Philadelphia. Come on, man. George will take another 3. No good on that one. He had another good look at it from the top of the key. I love that they're going to Paul George early from downtown. Tatum working on Embiid. Gives it up to Brown. Back to Tatum. Tatum and Embiid going one-on-one. Embiid doing a good job staying in front. Tatum, step back 3. No good. Rebound goes to Oubre. Good rebound there from Kelly. Now here's VJ. He'll attack Hauser. Get inside. Tough floater. No good. Embiid. Oh, he had the offensive rebound, but it's tipped out by Boston. Now Brown driving in on VJ. Thought he traveled. Instead, he throws it out of bounds. Was trying to give it down low to Queta, but an awful pass there from Brown. Just threw it straight out of bounds. Nurse's job was in the line from Robbie. It is. And I like the urgency that Philadelphia came out here with early. 2 turnovers now for Boston. Here's George working off the screen. He'll take another 3. No good. So George knocked down his first 2, missed his last 2 threes. But again, don't mind him being aggressive. Tatum to the corner. George forces the Jaylen Brown drive, but Brown, easy dunk there. As George was playing too far off. Now Embiid, he'll take a 3. No good there. Rebound goes to the Celtics. 76ers race to 10. Looks good right now. Tatum, 3, no good. Rebound, good fight by Maxey. Kelly Oubre coming up a little bit lame, holding his knee. VJ up ahead. He'll wait for his teammates. Oubre still laboring a little bit. Maxey, spin move inside. Fade away. 2 is good. What a move from Maxey. His first shot is good. Sixers up 10-4. Here's Derrick White. He'll take a deep 3. No good. Rebound goes to Maxey. It's already Maxey's second rebound here. Now Tyrese, one-on-one with Queta. Pretty good defense from Queta. Now Embiid, he'll take another 3. No good again. 0 for 2 from 3 already for Embiid. Here's Derrick White. Wanted to drive, stopped by Embiid, hands it off to Queta, nearly loses it. Gets it back outside of Jaylen Brown. Brown over to White. White running the pick and roll. Down to Queta. Embiid with a good contest, but a good shot by Queta. Puts up the floater up and in. 10-6 ball game. Maxey to Paul George. George back out to Maxey. Good look in the corner for 3. No good. The Celtics are 0 of 5 from 3 already. Missed there for Maxey. Now Jaylen Brown working on Maxey. He's loved this matchup all series long. Maxey forces the pass. Nearly stolen. And now it is taken away into the hands of Embiid. Maxey hands it off to Embiid. He'll try another 3. This one's no good again. Enough with the 3s, man. Celtics are going to call a timeout. Sixers up early, 10-6. Embiid looking like, how am I missing these? But pretty good start for Philadelphia. Up 10-6 after the first 6 minutes of play. Make some noise in the chat, man. That's about as good of a start as you can ask for, especially defensively. Especially defensively. Let's go. They're locked in. pretty good start, as they've already forced a few turnovers as well on the defensive side of the ball. Commercial break here. Timeout by the Celtics. You're not missing a moment of the action. Going to take this opportunity to tell you about our sponsor here on today's show. That is Prize Picks. Today's show brought to you by Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. Postseason basketball is here. Hopefully it continues for the Sixers. No better way to cash in on the action than with our friends at Prize Picks. Super simple to use. All you got to do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. You can choose flex play or power play, and you are on your way. If you want some inspiration, you can follow me on the Prize Picks app now with their new social feeds feature. You can also follow your friends, copy lineups in just one click. My username on there is @JChip. You can see my lineups before I reveal them on the show. And we have a great offer for new users as well. If you download the Prize Picks app today and sign up using code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup, you'll get $50 in lineups. Again, code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to get an extra $50 in lineups with Prize Picks. That link in the live chat in the description of today's show. And we can take a look at my lineup so far here in this one. And looking pretty good, I'd say. I took a $20 lineup to win $120. Derrick White, less than 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's got 3 combined. Paul George, more than 14.5 points. He's already got 6. VJ, more than 9.5 rebounds and assists. He's only got 1, so needs him to pick that up a little bit, but that's how the game works. Peter Thurman, what's good? Good to see you, Peter. Weapon X. Why do they need to keep shooting threes? Look, I get why they are shooting a lot of threes early because that's what Boston does, and the only way to really keep up is to also hit a lot of threes. But Embiid has not really been able to hit any. 1 for 6 in game 1, and already 0 for 3 in this game. Embiid yet to score. Does have 4 assists already. But 0 for 4 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3 is Embiid. Paul George getting it going early, which again, what I love to see. 6 points for him. When he is scoring the ball like this and he's shooting the ball from 3 like this, it's always a good sign. Always a good sign. All right, we're coming out of commercial break now. All right, here we go. Celtics start with it. Tatum off the Queta screen. Good defense from George. Has to reset to Brown. Brown at the free throw line. He'll take a fadeaway jumper, and he knocks it down over the outstretched arms of Kelly Oubre. Good shot there from George. Now VJ will take a left corner triple. Knocks it down! Good sign for VJ. He has not made a 3 in any of the 3 Sixers losses so far this series. So good to see early. The Sixers have taken 10 threes already to Boston's 5. They're clearly trying to outplay Boston at their own game. Now Tatum, he'll take a free throw line jumper over VJ. No good there. Rebound goes to the Sixers. Carlos, let's go Sixers from Brazil. Carlos, good to have you here, man. Embiid, top of the key, hands it off to Oubre. Oubre gonna take a 3 off the Embiid screen. That's no good as well. Kelly Oubre has really struggled from 3 in this series. Maryland Severino Santos. Good to see you again, Tatum. Good for 2 on the other end. Good to see you again, Maryland. Maxey to Embiid. Free throw line jumper is good for Embiid's first points of the night. That's why I said just get inside, man. Enough with the threes for Embiid. Jaylen Brown gets inside. Good defense from George. Layup around and out. Taken by Embiid. That ball rolled all the way around the rim. VJ gets inside. His floater. Bit of a wild shot there. No good. Don't love that look there from VJ. I know they want to play fast, but that wasn't a great look. Good defense from George. Makes Jaylen Brown pass it up to Tatum. Tatum gets inside, but ripped away by Oubre, but he gets it right back and puts it up and in. Unfortunate there with where the ball went after Oubre stripped it away. 15-12 Sixers lead. 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Maxey and Embiid pick and roll again. Maxey step back from the free throw line. Shot a bit long off the back iron. The NBA Kid Pro is coming in from Colorado. Good to see you. Another turnover here for Boston. Sixers take it away again. The Celtics are 0 of 6 from 3 in this game. Now VJ and Embiid run the two-man. VJ down to Joel. Joel gets inside, misses the bunny. Had a good look at it after he discarded Queta. And now, wow, I don't know what just happened there. So a lot from Pritchard to Queta. George knocked it away. Everybody thought there was a foul. They stopped playing except Queta, who got his own rebound and put it back up and in. Everybody stopped playing. They thought there was a foul. And now on the other end, another miss for the Sixers. And here comes Boston, down by 1. Jaylen Brown posting up VJ. Gets inside. His layup's good, and he's fouled by the rookie. All of a sudden, Boston has the lead. $77 people watching, only 27 likes. Hit that thumbs up icon. As we'll head to another commercial break. Sixers take a timeout here. Now down 16-15. Where my Sixers fans at? You want the Sixers to win this game and force a game number 6. Hit that like button, baby. We should be able to get to 40 likes in no time. Let's go. Like the stream. All right, we're in another timeout here. Sixers take a timeout after the Jaylen Brown and 1. Take a look at some team stats up to this point. Sixers are only 6 of 20 from the field. Boston just 8 of 20. Boston's also 0 of 6 from 3, while Sixers are 3 of 12. They are getting out-rebounded here early, though, 16-9. 3 offensive rebounds. Luckily, Sixers 6 assists, no turnovers. Boston already 3 turnovers, so that's kind of helping them out in this one. Up to 34 likes. Keep hitting that like button, baby. Free and easy way to help out the show. I really appreciate it. Get some more Sixers fans in here. So some more advanced numbers here. And look, I think the Sixers approach so far has been pretty good. They've limited the three-point line. They forced Boston to really go inside, which Boston's been able to have some success at this point. Weapon X brings up a great point. I'd love to see Embiid get more down low. He's already missed 3 threes in this game. I don't love that. VJ's got to lock in. He's made a couple good defensive plays and did knock down a corner 3 already, which is a great sign for VJ. We'll see. I imagine the first substitutions of the night will take effect here in a minute. But elsewhere, the Sixers, no fast break points despite forcing a few turnovers. Again, they're lucky Boston's missing their 3s so far early. But look, that's what happened in Game 2 as well. Boston wasn't able to hit their 3s because you can't expect to shoot great every night. Peter Thurman, a $20 super chat. Shout out to Peter, the real one, the legend here on the channel, for sending in the 20. Peter, LFG. Let's go, Peter. Good start for the Sixers. Got to play a full 48 minutes, though. And I'm just glad they came out with a little bit of effort and a little bit of intensity, a little bit of energy. Sending in the 20, Peter, thank you so much. You're an absolute legend. Everyone show some love to Peter down in the chat for sending in the $20 super chat. And with that 20, we got some drinking to do, man. Every $20 super chat that comes in, that's a beer bong. So our second of the night already. Our second of the night already. Come out of commercial break here. Oh, wow. So they're showing a replay of the Queta missed dunk when he put it back up and in. He was holding on to the rim still after he missed the dunk. He was holding on to the rim when he touched the ball. That should have been a violation on Queta, which would have negated the 2 points he scored. Should have been offensive basket interference. All right, Peter, we're doing that beer bong for you in a second, but I don't want to miss any of the action, so we'll do that at the end of the first quarter. But I appreciate it, Peter, with a 20. Jaylen Brown at the line, coming out of the timeout. Missed the and one free throw opportunity. Jaylen Brown's really struggled from the line in this series. Andre Drummond's come in for Joel Embiid. Quentin Grimes has come in for VJ Edgecombe for Philadelphia. Now Maxey gets inside. Right-hand floater is good. Scoring against Jordan Walsh, who's done a great job on Maxey all series. No, Pritchard inside. Kicks out to Baylor Shireman. Corner three is good. Insane Star. Good to see you, man. First three of the game for Boston. Here's Maxey to Drummond. Drummond back down low to Maxey. He'll get doubled. Now guarded by Walsh again. Maxey will try to post him up. He'll take a tough fadeaway jumper. It's good! Tyrese Maxey again. Ties the ball game back up at 19 apiece. Maxey is locked in, man. When Embiid's not in the game, Maxey has to be the guy. Vucevic out to Shireman. Shireman resets to Vucevic in the corner. Now up top to Pritchard, who obviously had a great game in game 4. Pritchard drives inside. Fadeaway, 2 is good. There's Peyton Pritchard again, man. Insane Star, I've been watching the channel, Sixers News, I like it. Insane Star, I appreciate you, man. You're a real one. Thank you so much. Maxey, deep three. A little bit strong as well. Rebound goes to Jaylen Brown. Minute 30 left to play in this opening quarter. Brown posting up on Maxey again. Gives it up to Vucevic. Corner three. No good. Offensive rebound goes to Jordan Walsh. Quentin Grimes that time not boxing out. Maxey trying to stay with Brown. Forces the pass again. Another Vucevic corner three. Another one no good. Great rebound there from Paul George this time. 60 seconds to play. Now George matched up with Pritchard. He wants it. He gets it. He'll back him down on the right block. Fadeaway 2. No good. .45 seconds left. Pritchard has it up top. Guarded by Grimes. He'll get a screen from Vucevic. Dumps it off to Vooch. Gets right by Drummond. Oubre tried to meet Vooch at the rim, but he slammed it down with the left hand. Celtics up by 4. 23-19. 28 seconds left. About a 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Maxey gets a screen from Drummond. Euro step finishes with the left hand. Sixers down by 2. 10 seconds left. Boston will get the last shot of the quarter here. 8 points for Maxey. Brown working on Oubre. Crossover. Gets inside. Finds a wide open Vucevic for 3. Luckily, he misses. I'm not sure what Drummond was doing there. Left Vooch wide open, but that'll do it for the first quarter. Sixers down 23-21. All in all, I think a pretty good quarter there for the Sixers to stay in it here in Boston. We are headed to the second quarter. Everyone in the chat right now, type those 2s if you're ready for quarter number 2. 94 people watching. Get in the chat. Let's go. Pretty good start for the Sixers. The Don Dada. What's good? What up, y'all? Leo Gottlieb. Fly Eagles Fly. Maryland. Severino Santos typing those 2s. My mom in the chat typing those 2s. Cyprin Civic, good to see you again as well. Latoon, we're in the game. Yes, we are, man. Yes, we are. So he's got Maxey might have 10, actually, now after that last 2. Unless that made it 8. Maxey with 8 points in the opening quarter. 0 for 3 from 3, but he's been able to get downhill, been able to get into the paint, been able to make some shots right there at the rim. A couple floaters as well. Love the aggressiveness I saw early out of him. Paul George with the 2 quick threes. Not much since then, but he's been hitting the glass. He's been doing some good things defensively. And outside of that, not a whole lot to speak of. I mean, Embiid, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, but just 1 of 6 from the field. He's had a tough start offensively. VJ did hit a corner 3, which was big for him and his confidence. Kelly Oubre has got a couple. That's really it for the Sixers. Some team stats to look at here. Sixers 9 of 25, 3 of 13 from 3. Boston, though, just 1 of 10 from 3. All right, Peter, I got you with your beer bong. I did not forget. Do not worry. The flea is getting lit. Hey, people sending the super chats, then I gotta do what we gotta do. Yeah, you're sending the 20s, I'm doing beer bongs. That's how it goes. The NBA kids, what's good? David Jones, good to see you. How was your day? Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Can't complain. Let's fire off this tweet. When you give me a follow over on X, you can give me a follow at Jake Chipper. You can see it at the bottom of the screen right now. Always tweeting that about the Sixers. I'd love to, interact with some more of you guys over on social media. So go ahead, give me a follow if you would like. I'll give you a shout out. Well, we're already back for the second quarter. Tatum pull-up three's no good. Rebound goes to the Sixers. Embiid back in. Hands it off to Grimes. Grimes inside. Back out to Embiid. He'll try another 3. Again, no good for Embiid. 1 of 7 from the field. 0 for 4 from 3. Tatum behind the back to Luka Garza for 3. No good. Rebound fought for. Good job of the Sixers to corral that. Derrick White nearly got the offensive rebound. Now Embiid, not even thinking about the 3 this time. That's going to be an illegal screen on Embiid. He was moving a little bit as he sent Jordan Walsh flying to the floor. He doesn't like the call. Oh, I don't know about that. Embiid was set. Oh, maybe he was moving a little bit to his right. Maybe got him a little bit with the right arm. I wouldn't challenge this if I was Nick Nurse. It's too close. Now Pritchard gets inside. He's fouled. And the shot falls. Fouls on Embiid as Pritchard got downhill. Got into the body of Embiid. Embiid kind of nonchalant, stuck his right arm out. Good shot by Pritchard. Free throw is good. Sixers down 5, 26-21. Embiid's looking to post up on Garza. Maxey gets it to him. Embiid faces up. He'll spin. He'll get inside. Tough finish for Joel. He needed that, man. He needed that one to fall. Luka Garza cannot guard him, man. Now Pritchard drives in again. This time he's cut off by VJ. Hands it off to Garza. A little push shot for Garza from the free throw line. You'll let him take those, but he makes him pay on that one. Embiid looking to post up again. No double. Now the double comes. Embiid resets to VJ. Open for three. No good. Barlow fighting for the rebound. He gets it. What a rebound from Barlow. Giving the Sixers another opportunity here. Now VJ gets it to Embiid. Shot clock down to 5. He gets doubled. He'll pull for 2. Shot falls. Embiid good again. The midi. Now he's getting going. Do you drink the beer? Not yet. I want to call the game. Next break, I promise I'll do it. Here's Derrick White. Pump fake. Gets inside. Over to Walsh. He drives by Maxey. Still nowhere to go. To Pritchard. Another easy layup for Pritchard. Quentin Grimes just with some awful defense there, man. What are we doing? Come on, Grimes. Maxey off the Embiid pass. Back out to Embiid. Cross court to Grimes. I'll give it back to Joel. Joel has Pritchard on him. Double comes. Kick to Grimes. Grimes turns it over. Awful pass. Tatum on the fast break. And finishes right up and over VJ Edgecombe, who did his best to contest the shot, but just an awful look from Grimes. Now Quentin gets it to VJ, or Embiid, posting up on Garza. He's fouled. And we'll see if they call that in the shooting motion. Embiid's been aggressive here in this second quarter. Quentin Grimes, man. Quentin Grimes will be a Brooklyn Net in a few months. I'll tell you that right now. The Nets will give him $18 million to play for them, and he'll put up some good numbers on a team that doesn't win any games. That's the Quentin Grimes special, man. I do not want him back in Philadelphia. Embiid 6 points, 3 of 9 from the field, but hit a couple of shots in a row now. Now at the free throw line, looking to get it going some more. First free throw, no good. Embiid can't knock it down. Don't see Embiid missing free throws often. How tall are you? I'm not going to disclose that. I'm under 6 foot, I can tell you that. I'm a short king. Not that short. I'd like to say I'm 5'10", although I'm definitely not. 5'9". 5'9". There you go, Dundada. What, do I look tall or do I look short on camera? It's hard to tell, you know. Can't really tell on camera. Embiid, second free throw is good. Sixers now down 32-26. 5'8.5" This is great. I don't disagree, real dreamers. Vucevic, he'll get a top of the key 3, knocks it down. A little pick and roll. Embiid couldn't get back out there. Look over 6 foot. Wow. Glad I look like that on camera. Embiid now posting up again on Vucevic. Double comes out to VJ. VJ drives in. He's fouled. Took a hard fall. Derrick White going to pick up the foul. VJ to the line. Sixers down 9 all of a sudden. Maxey has not been in the game, and they really haven't been able to get much going offensively outside of giving it to Embiid. Don't know how much longer, honestly, they can go with Maxey not on the floor. Grimes has just been awful. VJ misses the free throw, dude. Oh, we're missing free throws. We need every point. Kyogre, yeah, man. Can't believe him points at the line. Embiid missed one. Now VJ missed one. VJ does knock down the second. Paul George enters the game. It's Grimes, Embiid, Barlow, Edgecombe, and Paul George. We'll see if PG can get it going after a good start early. VJ doing a good job of denying Tatum of the ball. Embiid now on Vucevic, who gets it. Hand off to Grimes, or hand off to White, guarded by Grimes, and some more bad defense from Quentin Grimes. Derrick White gets inside, lays it up for 2. This might be the last game we ever see of Quentin Grimes in a Sixers jersey. Here's Paul George now, posting up on Shireman on the right block. Good spin move from Paul George. Dunks it home. The right-hand slam from Paul George. What a move from PG. He's locked in, man. Now Tatum inside. Great defense. And a foul? Going to be called on Barlow. I thought that was tremendous defense by Barlow. Man, I don't know. They're showing the replay of the George spin move. That was awesome. Good to see him rise up and throw it down. Not a whole lot of air anymore, but got just high enough. Now Tatum at the line. Sixers down 37-29. First free throw's good. Yeah, there's been a lot of fouls recently, Kyogre. Don't love it. We'll see if Maxey comes back in here. Kelly Oubre will check back in for Barlow. This has been a quick first half. Both free throws good for Tatum. 10-point lead again for Boston. I feel like the Sixers have played pretty well in this game, but the offense has really slowed down over the last few minutes. Need Maxey back in the game soon, man. George gets it down to Embiid. Working one-on-one with Vucevic. He'll be fouled by Jaylen Brown. And Embiid will go back to the free throw line here. Pretty clear foul from Brown. He thinks he got all ball. I mean, he smacked Embiid across the hand. So a clear foul. Embiid will go to the line. Not sure what Jaylen Brown's getting so upset about. First free throw, good for Joel. What do you guys do with Joel in the offseason? You can't trade him, man. I'm sorry. I know a lot of Sixers fans are going to want to trade Embiid, and whether that's the right move or not, no one's going to trade for him at any kind of decent value. So I think you're stuck with Embiid and Paul George for at least another year until their contracts get closer to expiring. Embiid, free throw number 2. Hopefully it doesn't matter, though. Hopefully the Sixers can make a run and come back in this series, and you're not even talking about getting rid of him. Back to an 8-point game here. Tatum gets an open look from 3, knocks it down. Pick and roll, just drop coverage from Embiid. Tatum steps right into the look from 3. Celtics now up 11, their largest lead of the night. Now here's George. He'll be doubled. He'll try to get it back to Embiid. Knocked away, taken by VJ. Quick 3 from Grimes. Good, and he's fouled! 4-point opportunity for Quentin Grimes. Make me eat my words, QG. Make me eat my words, man. Please, I would love nothing more than a big Quentin Grimes game. Please. What a shot there from Grimes. Fouls on Derrick White. And Grimes will go to the line for another free throw after we get back from this commercial break. Come on! 100 people watching. Hit that like button. Let's go. All right, Peter, finally taking down the beer bong for you. We went a long time without a commercial break there in that second quarter, but I got you. Make some noise in the chat. Sixers down by 8, trying to make another push here in this one. Cheers, everybody. Let's go. Oh, man. Woo. Woo. Let's go. All right, we're in commercial break. You're not missing a moment of the action. 100 people watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up icon and get down in the chat. Let me know you're watching. Let me know you're rocking with us while I tell you about our sponsor for today's show. Brought to you by Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. Postseason basketball is here. Hopefully, postseason basketball continues for the Sixers. No better way to cash in on the action than with our friends at PrizePicks. It's super simple to use the PrizePicks app. All you got to do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, choose flex play, choose power play, and you are on your way. If you want some inspiration for your picks, you can give me a follow on the PrizePicks app now with their new social feeds feature, where you can also follow your friends and copy lineups in just one click. You can also see my lineups at JChip is my username on the app before I reveal them here on the show. And a great offer for new users as well. Download the PrizePicks app today. Use code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to receive $50 in lineups. That's code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to get an extra $50 in lineups with PrizePicks. That link in the chat and in the description of today's show. And taking a look at the PrizePicks lineup I'm rocking with tonight, if any of you tailed me. $20 to win 120. Derrick White, less than 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's only at 5, so that's looking pretty good. Paul George, more than 14.5 points. He's at 8, so on track there. Need VJ to get it going, more than 9.5 rebounds and assists, only 2 combined, so need him to pick it up a little bit. That's how the game does work. All right. Don't forget, if you're a real one, and this is your first time hanging out here with us, to hit that subscribe button. Sixers coverage all year long. That's 100% free. All you got to do is hit the subscribe button, and you get Sixers coverage right to your YouTube app for free all year long. Shout out to Carlos, DJ, Peppers, Angel, and Dominique, our recent subscribers. More than just watch parties here on the channel, man. Whenever the season's over, hopefully not tonight, we'll have plenty of coverage for you all off season long. We go live for the draft, live for free agency, and videos all throughout the year. The real ones who have been subscribed, like Peter Thurman, like Latoon, can tell you all about what we do here. There's the reason we got over 25,000 subscribers. Trying to get to 26K. I appreciate it. Hit that sub button. All right, we're back in action here. Quarter number 2. Quentin Grimes able to knock down the free throw, converts a 4-point play, pulls the Sixers back within 7. 6:45 to play in this second quarter. Would love a good end to the half here if you're the Sixers. Maxey still not back in the game. Here's Hauser. Gets a good look from 3. That doesn't fall on the move. Paul George skies for the rebound. Now Embiid working one-on-one with Vucevic. Embiid backs him down. Gets deep in the paint. Knocked away by Vucevic. Embiid wanted the foul. No call. Tatum has it. He'll get trapped. And it's stolen. Good defense by the Sixers. Grimes inside. Layup is good. Down to a 5-point game. Sixers don't get back. Shots blocked by Embiid. Hauser gets his own rebound. Ball taken away by VJ. And picked up by Joel Embiid. Good defense from the Sixers. Now Grimes for 3. No good. Quick shot from Grimes. Don't love the look there at all. You can get a better shot there than that, Grimes. I get you just made one, but chill out, man. Jaylen Brown drives, hangs, out to Vucevic for 3 is good. Embiid dropped to help on Jaylen Brown, left Vucevic open, and he made him pay. I believe that's his second 3 of the game there for Vucevic. VJ gives it to George, guarded closely by Jaylen Brown. Drives in, hands it off to Embiid. Embiid inside, layup's good. Thought he was fouled. No call, but a tough make for Embiid. Now Brown quickly back the other way. Great defense from George, makes him pick up the basketball. Resets up top. Here's Tatum working on Embiid. Now VJ picks him back up. 10 to shoot. Another screen. And an offensive foul. Another illegal screen on Vucevic. Going the other way. Let's go, man. First foul on Vucevic. Another turnover for Boston. The turnovers are really keeping the Sixers in this game. They've done a great job. Embiid's going to check out here momentarily, but he's going to stay on the sideline. Probably going to check back in pretty quickly. Andre Drummond comes back in. We see Maxey back in the game as well. As Grimes and Embiid take a seat. But again, Embiid looks like he's going to come back in pretty soon. Actually, Embiid will go back to the bench, so maybe a longer rest for him. Now Maxey off the Drummond screen. Gets inside. He's fouled by Queta. Maxey back to the line. That's the Tyrese Maxey I want to see. Come off these screens. Get downhill. Force these bigs of Boston to defend you at the rim. And Queta that time out of position fouls Maxey to the line. Sixers down 6. Trying to get closer. Fly Eagles fly. A Sixers season was still a success, making the playoffs with 3 stars missing 20-plus games. I mean, look. Maxey makes the first free throw. I never want to have, participation awards or say that it's a success just making the playoffs. But when you consider what the Sixers dealt with this year, Maxey, Embiid, and George all missed significant time. The Sixers won what? 20 games last year? It was awful. Maybe not quite that low, but what was the Sixers' record last year? They won 24 games, and now they're back in the playoffs. Great defense from Oubre. Knocks it away from Brown. Ball on the floor. There's a fight for it. Knocked away. Oh, they called a premature jump ball between Oubre and Brown. I thought Oubre knocked it away quickly enough, and it was picked up by V. I don't think that should have been a jump ball, but they're going to call it. Great defense from Oubre, man. Aggressive. Getting up on Jaylen Brown, knocking it away. This is Sixers basketball, man. Why can't they do this every game? I don't get it. All right, Kelly Oubre and Jaylen Brown will take the jump ball. Oubre loses it. But Celtics only with 7 seconds to shoot. Brown gets it in the front court. He'll take a sidestep 3. No good. Rebound taken by the Celtics. Tatum open for 3. Didn't like it. Resets to Derrick White. Now over to Jaylen Brown. Guarded by Drummond. Brown inside. Good defense from Drummond. Oh, shot around and out. And a dumb foul by Queta. Fouling Drummond in the backcourt. Wow, I don't know how that shot didn't fall for Jaylen Brown. A little layup right at the rim. It was a good contest from Drummond, but it rolled around every part of the rim before it fell in. Wow. And then a dumb foul from Queta. Sixers in the bonus. So Drummond, couple of free throws here. Sixers back within 4. The Dun Dada says, like the stream, y'all. If you're a real Sixers fan, hit that thumbs up, baby. We're 6 likes away from 50. I know we can get there. Free coverage of Sixers versus Celtics. Drummond knocks down free throw number 1. Uh-oh. All right, we're good. I was scared I was losing some service here. The TV went out for a second. We are in a thunderstorm warning here at the Chat Sports Studios. Drummond knocks down the second free throw. Although it's not actively raining. Although the TV's having some problems. 12-3 run for the Sixers as Drummond knocks down both free throws over the last 3 minutes. They're back within 2. Tatum over to Pritchard. His 3, no good. Offensive rebound goes to Boston. Long rebounds, man. Now Brown knocks Kelly Oubre down, gets inside, dishes it off to Queta. He slams it home, and he's fouled by VJ. Is the stream doing good, y'all? Because the TV I'm watching is really struggling. I just want to make sure the stream is still doing fine. Let me know if the stream's stuttering at all. Doesn't say it is on YouTube, but let me know, because, again, my TV is having a real struggle right now. Stream's great? All right, good. Good. Appreciate that, Insane Star. Queta unable to convert on the free throw, so no three-point play there for Boston. Just lose a lot of viewers. Now Maxey getting inside out to Embiid, who's back in the game. Free throw line jumper, no good. 3 minutes to play. Sixers down by 4. Jaylen Brown. Ball poked away by George. Taken back by the Celtics. Lob from Pritchard to Queta. Queta to the corner. Tatum, 3 is good. What a pass from Queta. He jumped in the air to catch the lob, and instead of trying to put it in the basket because he was too far away, he turned and threw it in the corner to Tatum. and Tatum knocked down the three. I mean, you can't be mad about that one, man. That was just a terrific play there. On a possession where the Sixers nearly got another steal. And Maxey got a good contest in the Tatum three as well, but knocks it down. Sixers down 50 to 43 with 2:57 left to play in quarter number 2. NBA kids, appreciate it. All right, another look at some team stats here so far. Sixers hanging around in this one. Philadelphia 15 to 35 from the field, just under 50%. Honestly, not bad. What is that exactly? I can't do that math in my head. If you can, shout out to you. That's 42, almost 43% from the field. Boston is 50% from the field. Sixers were winning the three-point battle early, but after that Tatum make, no longer. Philadelphia still winning the turnover battle, but Boston has 16 assists. And Boston also winning the rebounding battle and has 6 offensive rebounds. But Sixers only down by 7 so far. Man, we're down to 70 viewers. I don't really know what's going on here. I hope the stream is good for everybody. We were at 106 not too long ago. Back up to 85 now, I believe. It's always Sixers versus refs. You know, funny enough, I don't think the refs have been all that bad in the series thus far. There's certainly been a few, calls tonight that could have gone either way, but I do think the refs have been pretty fine in the series up to this point. I haven't had too much of an issue with the officials. All right, Blake, appreciate it. Thank you. I'm just worried because there's a big storm here. Is he hurt? Who are you talking about? Dundada. Your stream's better than my TV stream? Oh, maybe it's not me with a TV. Maybe it's ESPN. Oh, you're talking about Kyle Lowry? No, he's old. He doesn't play. Kyle Lowry's like 40 years old. He doesn't play. He hasn't played all year. He's basically a coach. He's taking up a roster spot for no reason. He wants to retire a Sixer. He'll retire after this year. He should have retired last year and just been a coach if he wanted to be in the organization. But yeah, he's old and he's not good anymore. He doesn't play. Nate, you think the refs have been horrible? I don't know if I agree. I don't know if I agree. We're 4 likes away from 50 likes. For all my Sixers fans out there who have not hit that thumbs up icon yet, hit that thumbs up. Again, 4 likes away from 50 likes. You guys think the refs have been bad? I don't know. The NBA Kid Prods, am I a good Sixers fan? Oh yeah. You've been in the chat. You've been hitting that like button. You've been commenting for sure. Sometimes they call zero contact plays. It's really dumb. I mean, they've certainly had their bad calls, but I think compared to some other series, man, we see some bad officiating. All right, back from timeout. George, down to Embiid, gets deep in the post. Turnaround jumper's good. Embiid, good for 2 once again. Pulls the Sixers back within 5. Now Pritchard has it. Left wing, back up top to Tatum. Screen from Queta. Tatum gets inside. Has to kick it back out to Derrick White, who spins on Maxey. Ball knocked away. Maxey with the steal. Terrific defense there from Tyrese. Now looking to get it to Embiid. He's guarded by Derrick White. Back to Maxey. He'll take a deep 3. It's good! Tyrese Maxey for 3. It's a 2-point game. 2 minutes left to play. 13 for Maxey. Jaylen Brown one-on-one with George. Backs him down. Fadeaway. 2. Got it. Jaylen Brown continues his terrific series. He's been almost unguardable. 8 points so far here tonight. Only taken 8 shots. Now Maxey, another three. No good. He got a good look there off the Embiid screen, but couldn't knock it down. Now Tatum up ahead to Pritchard. And wow, Pritchard with a quick little layup before Embiid had any time to react. Embiid was down there in the paint, ready to block the shot, but Pritchard put it up quick. That's a tough shot. Underrated there for Pritchard. Sixers back down by 6. Embiid with the screen for Oubre. Oubre inside. Left-hand layup, left it short. Kelly Oubre stinks, dude. I'm sorry. Now Brown working on Edgecombe. Out to Tatum. Oubre fell down. Tatum open 3, no good. Decent job from Oubre there to recollect himself after he fell down. Now Embiid has it, top of the key. Gets it to Paul George. He'll post up on Pritchard. On the left block. Backing him down. Double comes. Out to Edgecombe. Over to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Got to put it up for 3. No good. He had no choice there but to shoot it, but that was way off for Embiid. Now Joel stuck on Brown. Brown pulls up right over his face, knocks down the 3. All of a sudden, Celtics back out to a 9-point lead. 30 seconds left to play in half number 1. Would love a bucket here for the Sixers. Before the half, Celtics fans are on their feet. It's a 7-0 run for Boston. Maxey, his pass to George, knocked out of bounds by Jaylen Brown. Sixers will keep possession. 11 on the shot clock, 21 on the game clock. And yeah, Latoon, it's a good point. Oubre did suffer a groin injury in Game 3. Didn't look good in Game 4. Not great tonight. Might be dealing with some effects of the groin injury. Embiid gets it from George. 8 to shoot. Working on Queta. Posts up. Loses it off his foot. Wow, they're going to call a foul on Queta. I don't know about that. Queta is pissed. Doesn't look like the Celtics will challenge. And Queta was grabbing the jersey of Embiid. Yeah, Queta was pulling the jersey of Embiid. That is an obvious foul. Good call there by the refs. Sixers in the bonus. Embiid goes to the line here. Queta's third foul, and yeah, that was a pretty clear foul. He was pulling on the jersey of Embiid. First free throw from Joel. It's good. Makes it 57-49. 118 people watching. Appreciate everybody who's hanging out. Free coverage of Sixers versus Celtics. Live play-by-play audience interaction. Get down in the chat if you're here watching. Let me know you're here hanging out. As we're almost at halftime here. Embiid's second free throw good as well. So now a 57-50 lead for the Celtics. 15 seconds to play. Boston will get the last shot opportunity here before halftime. Maxey guarding Pritchard. And Maxey, the Sixers had a foul to give, so they'll take it here. With 8 seconds left, Maxey will foul Pritchard. So Celtics will re-inbound the ball. Adem Bona will come in for Embiid for the last 8 seconds. First time we're seeing Bona here tonight. For defensive purposes, Embiid will get a rest for the last 8 seconds at halftime. Before halftime, I should say. Tatum looking to get it in. Nearly a 5-second violation. Gets it into Derrick White. 5 seconds to play. White over to Pritchard. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Pritchard, who's been tremendous on the end of clock shots. Unable to knock down that 3. And so that'll do it for our first half of action. Celtics up 57-50 over Philadelphia. Overall, I think a pretty decent first half there for the Sixers. Grade the first half for me, A, B, C, D, or F. I'm going to make that the new poll question in the chat, so if you're hanging out, go vote new poll question, and let me know in the chat. Grade the Sixers first half. A, B, C, D, or F. Let me know. Halftime here. And we'll run through some halftime stats. And yeah, Insane Star, third quarter is a massive one. But grade the first half for me down in the chat and vote in the poll question as well. I think a B is fair. You know, I think they've looked pretty good for the most part. Um, there's been times where the offense has gone a little bit cold, and there's been times where the defense hasn't quite been as good, but I think the defense has been good for the most part, man. Platoon B, defense keeping us in the game. Fly Eagles fly C. Sixers are a third quarter team. Well, really all year, the Sixers have not been a third quarter team. They've been one of the worst third quarter teams in the league. But in the playoffs, they actually haven't been too bad against Boston in the third quarter, which is interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's run through some stats here. Joel Embiid, 15 first half points to go along with 5 assists, 2 rebounds, but just 5 of 13 from the field and has not been able to hit any of his 5 threes. Nate, feel like you should shoot less threes, attack the paint with Joel. I do agree. Is your ESPN stream delayed or is it just me? The YouTube stream might be delayed for you. Make sure you're watching live. There's a chance that your stream is not live, but pretty sure my YouTube, my ESPN stream is live. I'm watching on cable TV, so I'm as live as you can be. The stream is early. But maybe your ESPN stream is a little bit delayed. Nate, also Maxey and VJ needs to turn it up so I can open up for Joel and Paul George. Yeah, man, VJ. So we'll get to VJ as we run through the numbers. But again, Embiid, I think overall looked pretty good, especially in the second quarter. If he stops shooting so many threes, he's what, 5 of 8 from 2? 3 balls just not falling. Right, I got you, Legos. Yeah. Your stream's 20 seconds ahead of my ESPN stream. Hey, that's why you tune in, baby. That's why you tune in. So there's Embiid. Maxey has been also phenomenal so far. 13 points. He's also just 1 of 5 from 3, but he's been aggressive. He's been attacking downhill. He's got 13 points on 5 of 10 shooting. Paul George started off really strong with those 2 early threes. 8 points so far here tonight. Good game so far. What are you talking about, bro? We had a good game. If Embiid would stop shooting so many threes, I don't know. He's 5 of 8 from 2. Maxey's been good. I think Embiid's been good outside of shooting so many threes. Yeah, which has been big. The Sixers defense has been a lot better. It's just, I don't understand, like, game 2, game 3, and now this game, like, they clearly look like they're locked in. Game 1 and game 4, it's just like the first quarter starts off okay, and then it's just like, what are they doing? Yeah. Which is good for Boston, unfortunately, but we'll see. VJ needs to pick it up. Paul George, 8 points. Again, hit those 2 early threes. VJ Edgecombe, 1 of 4 from the field, only 4 points, man. It's been a struggle for him again outside of game 2. And again, he's a rookie. It's his first playoff series. And as good as he's been this year, it's always tough for a rookie in the playoffs. I mean, we saw Concanoople for the Hornets. Concanoople, I guess. That's how you say it. He struggled for the Hornets in their playing games. And obviously we didn't get to see Flag in the playoffs. Dylan Harper's had some good moments for the Spurs. But it's always usually difficult for rookies in the playoffs. And it's been that way for VJ outside of game 2. So would like to see a little more out of him. Quentin Grimes had that 4-point play. Numbers look decent. I would still like to see more out of Grimes than what he's given you. For Boston, again, so they're up by 7. Tatum's been pretty good. 14 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Only 2 of 7 from 3, but that's kind of how Tatum is. I think he's been pretty good. Getting downhill as well, making plays, rebounding the basketball. Jaylen Brown as well has been pretty good. 11 points, 5 of 10 from the field. Outside of those 2, though, you haven't seen a lot. I mean, Derrick White struggling once again, as he has all series long. Peyton Pritchard, 9.6 assists. Luckily, he hasn't hit a 3. All his damage has been done inside the arc. But you got to keep doing a good job on Peyton Pritchard. Sam Hauser, 0 for 3, 0 for 2 from the 3-point line. Again, not a lot outside of that. Queta does have 6 points and 9 rebounds already. some halftime stats here in terms of team stats. Sixers just 17 of 40 from the field, close to 50%, but Boston over 50%, 24 of 47. Both teams not shooting well from three. Sixers 5 of 20, that's 25%. Celtics just 6 of 22, that's 27%. The Sixers, big advantage at the free throw line. They're 11 of 13. Boston just 3 of 5. But the Celtics are leading the rebounding battle 28-19. It's going to happen naturally when the Sixers have been missing more shots, but they also have 6 offensive rebounds. 7 turnovers over Boston. The Sixers defense, again, has been done a good job of forcing turnovers, putting some pressure on Boston. It's really what's kept them in the game up to this point. Some other stats here so far. Again, Sixers down by 7. Philadelphia with 4 steals. They're really not leading in a whole lot else. Despite the turnover advantage, only 2 fast break points for Philadelphia. Celtics have 7 fast break points. Celtics have more second chance points, more points in the paint. Now, luckily, those offensive rebounds have only led to 4 second chance points for Boston, but that could easily lead to more. But a pretty even game up to this point. But again, for the Sixers, VJ's got to get it going, man. VJ's got to get it going. We haven't seen any Justin Edwards here tonight. It's been a lot of the Sixers starters and then Quentin Grimes with 10 minutes. A little bit of Drummond, Barlow, and Bona played like 6 seconds. Vucevic just hit a couple threes for Boston. Is Embiid doing more for the team, or is he dragging them? Look, Embiid, inside the arc, Embiid's been really good in this game. He's made some good passes as well, passing on a double team, so I think he's doing good for the team. He stopped shooting threes after the first quarter, which is also a good sign. So I do think Embiid's been good tonight. He's helping the team out. He has a block. But yeah, as Fly Eagles Fly said, get that mid-range shot going more than the 3. He's taken 5 threes so far. We'll see how many he ends up with here tonight. Let's go, Bona. He has barely played. Clearly, the Sixers not very confident in what he brings to the table. How about the Phillies up 5-0? Fire the manager? What do you know? Oh, wow. The massive storm and rain. Looks like it's just missing us here, which is good. All right. Legos, I don't understand why he's been shooting threes as often as he has. Well, one, he probably doesn't want to get down low as much with the injuries and all that, with the knees, which hasn't been as much of a problem this year, but the oblique as well and the appendicitis. He probably doesn't want to get down low too much and do too much hitting and backing down, but that's where he's been best. So I think he does need to do more of that. I certainly agree he needs to do more of that. A reminder, this is our Super Chat menu here tonight. We got $40 in Super Chats here. All Super Chats get a shout out on the show. $5 Super Chats or more, I'll give you a beer cheers. $20 Super Chats, I got a beer bong. I'll take down a whole beer out of the beer bong. And when you send in a Super Chat, you can send in a message as well, and we'll show that message along with your name and profile picture up here on screen. Phillies fired their manager for a 10-game slide. Yeah, look, was it the right call for the Phillies to fire Rob Thompson? I don't know how much of this has been his fault, how much of it hasn't. I guess we'll see in the upcoming games to go. Maybe they just needed to change, new voice in the locker room, and they're winning here tonight, so maybe it'll work out. But pretty big NBA development here as well. According to Shams Charania, a big change in the lottery system is coming for the NBA. The NBA has disclosed to its 30 GMs that a new anti-tanking reform that expands the draft lottery to 16 teams, flattens the odds, and has a relegation zone where the bottom 3 teams are penalized with fewer lottery balls for the number 1 pick is in play. This proposal would expand the lottery again from 14 to 16 teams. Teams that do not qualify for the playoffs or the play-in tournament, but stay out of the relegation zone, which the relegation zone is the bottom 3 teams, would each get 3 lottery balls. The teams with the bottom 3 records, that's the relegation zone, would have just 2 lottery balls. So the 3 worst teams in the league would have worse lottery odds than the teams 4 through 10. That's to incentivize, again, winning and not tanking. Those teams would have just 2 lottery balls, but would have a floor of the 10th pick, while the rest of the lottery would have a floor of the 16th pick. The 9th and 10th play-in seeds in each conference would receive 2 lottery balls. The losers of the 7-8 play-in game would receive 1. In addition, no team would be able to win the top pick in consecutive years or have 3 consecutive top 5 picks. So, a lot going on here with this anti-tanking. It incentivizes winning, decentivizes tanking. We'll see if it gets implemented, but it sounds like it's going to. Looking at the other playoff game going on right now, Sam Hinkie hurts the league again. Yeah, Latoon. It always goes back to Hinkie, man. It always goes back to Hinkie. Knicks Hawks recently got underway. Knicks lead 12-8 early in that one. And then we'll have Spurs versus Blazers later tonight. If the Sixers can win this game, Game 6 would be on Thursday. We'll see if they can close it out. We'll see if they can force a Game 6, I should say, close this game out. Another Super Chat coming in. And another 20, our third $20 Super Chat of the night. Shout out to my dad for sending the 20. It's time to put up or go home. Play like you lose your job if you lose. Come on. You know what? Some of these guys probably will be losing their job if they lose, right? Quentin Grimes, Kelly Oubre, who knows if they'll be back. Nick Nurse, who knows if he'll be back. So a lot of these players and coaches are coaching and playing for their jobs. So you got 24 minutes left to show that you can hang and you can win this game and you can force a Game 6. All right, so with that 20 coming in, we got a beer bong to do here on the show. If you're ready for this third quarter, type those threes in the chat. We're moments away from quarter number 3 getting underway. All righty. Come on, Sixers. Latoon, I'll admit, we need a coach to develop the young forwards on this team. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see what Edwards can become. They don't have a lot of young forwards outside of that. I mean, I wouldn't consider VJ a forward. Your head's blocking the score too much. I'll be sure to stay out of the way. What, you're saying I got a big head, man? You saying I got a big head, Spider? Is that what you're trying to tell me, man? Just say it. Just say I got a big head then. I'm just playing. We got a Let's Go Celtics in the chat. Type those threes. We're getting ready for this third quarter. Man, Nurse has been passionate in the huddles here tonight. Yes, sir. Let's go Sixers, Spider. All love, all love. Walker, Barlow, and Broom. Yeah. I don't have a lot of confidence in Broom. And I kind of think Walker and Barlow are what they are. I don't really know how much room they have to get better. If they can both develop some better three-point shots, then maybe. But neither of them have particularly good shooting forms to encourage that. Let's go. Type those threes. Here's that beer ball for the 20 before the second half gets underway. Ugh. All right, here we go. We're ready for half number 2. Hopefully not the last half of Sixers basketball we see this season, man. Celtics start with it. Derrick White gives it up to Queta. Queta inside to White. White to the corner. Hauser. Good defense by the Sixers. Hauser drives in. Hangs. Layup is good over VJ Edgecombe. Decent rotations there from Philadelphia, but VJ letting Hauser get by him after he tried to contest a 3. Here's George. PG put up a wild shot. Thought he was fouled. He's pissed. But no good there on the mid-range jumper. And now Jaylen Brown backdoor against Embiid. And a quick 4-0 start for the Celtics. This is not how you want to start this third quarter if you're Philadelphia. Let's go. Lock it in! Oh, I do not want Zach LaVine. Fly, Eagles, fly. I'll tell you that much. Maxey and Embiid run the two-man game again. Embiid, he'll take a free throw line jumper. Too strong. Rebound goes to the Celtics. Not good to start this third. Here's Brown. Maxey switches on to Jaylen Brown. He'll do what he can to stop him. Jaylen Brown shoots right over Maxey. Terrific defense from Maxey. That's the best he can do, and that was great. VJ with a rebound. Now Maxey gets a good look from 3, passes it up, back to VJ, wide open. VJ can't hit, man. Those are the shots you got to make if you're VJ Edgecombe. Derrick White drives in. Leans in, shoots over VJ. They're going to call a foul. What's that? Derrick White just threw himself into VJ. How is that a foul? I don't know about that, dude. No way. Derrick White will get 2 shots at the line. I do not like that call. There's a foul for VJ. It's his 3rd. He's struggling again tonight. Just 4 points. Give me a miss, Derrick White. Ball don't lie, right? No, White knocks down the first. Oh my God, is that the girl from Wild 'N Out? Who's the red-haired girl from Wild 'N Out? Oh, what's her name? I think she's at this game courtside. Justina Valentine? I don't think that's her, actually. I think it's just another girl with red hair. All right, both free throws good for the Celtics. Their largest lead of the game, up 13 points. Here's VJ, pick and roll with Embiid. Gets down low. Dishes off to Oubre. He's fouled and one! Kelly Oubre! 3-point play opportunity coming for KO. Great pass from VJ to the cutting Oubre. Foul's going to be on Queta, I believe. That's his 4th. That's big. And thank you. Somebody finally making a cut. The Sixers for so long have not been good with off-ball movement, cutting the basket when they need to. Oubre, feeling it a little bit, took a hard foul right to the chest from Queta. Queta will check out. Vucevic will come in. So this gives the Celtics worse rim protection, but better spacing from Queta. So Embiid will have to pay attention to that, making sure that they're guarding Vucevic out there on the perimeter. Kelly Oubre can't knock down the free throw. So forget the 3-point play there. Just 2 for the Sixers. Down 11, 63-52. Tatum guarded by George. Tatum off the screen. He gets doubled. Pass it to Vucevic, throws it away. That'll be a backcourt violation. Come on, man. Another turnover for the Sixers. Tatum's looking like, what's going on? Maybe you shouldn't throw bad passes, Tatum. 8th turnover for Boston. Just 3 for the Sixers. 121 people watching. Make some noise in the chat, Sixers fans. Let's go. Embiid hands it up to George. George gets inside. Euro step, right hand, layup. Good. George falls to the deck, gets back up. Tough layup there for PG. Nearly steals it from Brown. Brown gets inside. Shots blocked by multiple Sixers. There's multiple guys that could be credited with that block. Oh, no. Maxey shaken up in the backcourt. After that block, Maxey holding his face. He was one of the players that got up there to block the shot of Jaylen Brown. Sixers call a timeout as Maxey now is able to get up and walk back to the bench. Hopefully Maxey's okay. Looked like he might have just got hit in the face, so hopefully nothing too serious here. But timeout Philadelphia. Sixers down by 9, 63-54 with 9:12 left to play in this third quarter. While we have a commercial break, again, you're not missing any of the action here for Sixers Celtics. I want to take a moment to tell you once again about our sponsor. That is Prize Picks. Today's show brought to you by Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. Postseason basketball is here. Cash in on the action with Prize Picks. Super easy to use. All you got to do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and you can win some big-time money. You can also follow me on the Prize Picks app at JChip with their new social feeds feature. You can see my lineups before I even show them here on 76ers Now. And speaking of my lineups, here's what I'm rocking with here tonight. Derrick White, less than 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's got 9. Paul George, more than 14.5 points. He's got 10. VJ Edgecombe, more than 9.5 rebounds and assists. He's got 4. So I'd say we're not looking too bad right now. White on track to stay less. Paul George on track to hit the more. We need VJ Edgecombe, though, to grab some more rebounds, dish out some more dimes. Most importantly, I just want the Sixers to win this game. So shout out to Prize Picks. Link in the chat to download the app. Use code HMA. You get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Come on, man. Type those PHIs in the chat right now. Sixers trying to force a game 6, but they need a little more juice here. Type those PHIs. So hopefully Max is okay. Again, got hit in the face. Did get up under his own power and walk towards the bench. Type those PHIs. I'm giving shout outs. Screebus, typing those PHIs. My parents in the chat as well. Fly Eagles Fly, typing those PHIs. 124 people watching. I should see everybody down in the chat right now if you want the Sixers to win this game. Latoon typing those PHIs. Maryland Severino Santos as well typing those PHIs. Come on, man. Make some noise in the chat. We are coming out of commercial break now. Karina Crean Bean. I hope I said that right. Karina. Typing those PHIs. Good to see you in the chat as well. All right. Maxey's fine. He'll stay in the game. Yes, so it was Maxey who got the block. And it was actually VJ Edgecombe who came down and hit Maxey in the face. But he's fine. George inbounds to VJ. To George, gets it down low to Embiid, working on Vucevic. Embiid inside, ball knocked away, but he'll be fouled. Vucevic came across Embiid's arms, And so Embiid will go to the free throw line once again. That's the advantage of having Vucevic in there over Queta. Queta can do a little bit of a better job against Embiid down low. Vucevic, not so much. And the Celtics not really setting too many bodies at Embiid here. Chance to work one-on-one there. He'll go to the line. Got to make these count, though. If you're Joel. Knocks down the first. Cypher and Civic typing those PHIs. Fly goes fly. Says Embiid time. Need it, man. Need it, need it, need it. Knicks up 27-20 over the Hawks nearing the end of the first quarter there. In a pivotal Game 5 with that series tied 2-2. Free throw number 2 coming for the big fella. Knocks it down. 63-56 ball game. Here's White to Vucevic. Hands it off to Hauser. Maxey forces the kick from Hauser to Tatum. Now Maxey switching on to Tatum. Tatum will drive on Maxey. Corner to Brown. Brown, tough shot. Trying to beat the shot clock. And there's going to be a foul called on Oubre at the very end of the shot clock on Jaylen Brown. What an awful foul from Oubre. There was no time left in the shot clock. Brown had to put up a crazy shot. And I don't know. Jaylen Brown kind of went backwards into Kelly Oubre to draw the foul. I would consider a challenge here if I'm Nick Nurse, but they're not going to call the challenge, and Brown will go to the line. I don't know about that. That's not a natural shooting motion. Now, Jaylen Brown, maybe this is why the Sixers didn't challenge, because Brown's an awful free throw shooter. Misses the first free throw. Ball don't lie. Stop blaming the refs. That was an awful call. And you know it, Zachary. Doesn't matter because Jaylen Brown sucks and can't shoot free throws. Misses the first, makes the second, so only one there for Brown. Maybe if you're Jaylen Brown, you should learn to shoot some free throws, huh? Celtics in 5, we'll see. We'll see. Here's George. Looking to get it to Embiid again. Working on Vucevic. Vucevic can't guard him. Embiid backs him down. Gets inside. Short on the first shot. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up and in. Celtics can't guard Embiid. Another 2 for Joel. Up to 19 for Embiid. Now Jaylen Brown driving on George. Knocked away by Paul George. Ball will stay with the Celtics here. Jaylen Brown holding his head, complaining he got hit. I mean, Embiid just walked Vucevic underneath the basket. Somehow missed the first one, but got it back, put it back up. Celtics left with 14 to shoot. Tatum will inbound it. And a foul going to be called on Embiid off the ball on the inbound, trying to hold off Vucevic. And they're going to call an away from the play foul. So it's going to be a free throw now for the Celtics. Oh, that's bad, man. Embiid doesn't know how to guard without fouling. Tell that to Queta, who's got 4 fouls, and he's been in foul trouble every single game. Tatum knocks down the free throw. Back to a 7-point ball game. So Celtics inbounded again. Brown nearly loses it. Gets it back. Driving on Embiid. Tough shot. No good. Rebound by Paul George. 8 minutes to play in quarter number 3. George to Embiid. Embiid, free throw line jumper. Got it! 5-point game! Come on, Embiid! That's a Joel Embiid we know and love, man. That mid-range jumper. Here's Tatum, guarded by Oubre. Over to White. Knocked away by VJ. Ball will stay with the Celtics. Out of bounds. How many points does Oubre have? He sucks. I don't know. He's got 4. Derrick White off the inbound. Working on VJ. Looking to give it up because he can't score. Gets it back from Vucevic. Tough step back 3 over VJ. bricks it off the side of the backboard. Rebounded by Walsh. Embiid grabs the offensive rebound, throws it away, taken by Walsh, and he's fouled. Oh my God. It would have been a shot clock violation even if he grabbed the rebound, but Embiid grabbed the rebound first, resetting the shot clock. Then Walsh took it away from Embiid as Embiid fell to the floor. Brutal, man. Embiid tried to get it to Paul George after he fell down. And now George fouls Walsh, who knocks down the first free throw. That's a big-time play right there, man. Walsh only averaging 2 points per game in the series as he misses a second free throw, but he's made a big impact when he's been in. So 6-point game after the missed free throw from Walsh. He's guarded Maxey on this possession. Maxey gets it to Embiid, guarded by Vucevic again. Here's Embiid, backs him down, gets underneath. Embiid layup. It's too easy, man. It's automatic against Vucevic. Come on. 4-point game. That's what I'd love to see. Embiid attacking the basket. He's got 23 points, 8 this quarter. Here's Tatum driving on Embiid. Nowhere to go. Kicks it out. Stolen by Maxey. Sixers on the run. Over to George. Out to VJ. Open three. Good. Timeout Celtics. Sixers back within one. 15-3. Sixers run. Brings them back in this game. We're not dead yet. Come on. Timeout Celtics. Tight those PHIs. What a job by the Sixers to fight back in this game. This is what I wanted to see. Some fight, some energy, some effort. And they've showed it here tonight. They've showed it. Let's go. Yeah, how's it feeling now, Celtics fans? Let's go. Shout out to the starters, man. Embiid, George, Oubre, Edgecombe, and Maxey have played the majority of this game. They've been great to start this third quarter. The Sixers were down by 13 with 10 minutes left to go in quarter number 3. They have cut the lead to just 1. And it's been a lot of Embiid in this third quarter. Everybody wants to hate on Embiid. What do you got to say now, man? He's got 23 points, 8 of 18 from the field, 8 of 13 from 2, because he's 0 of 5 from 3, 23, 6, and 4. And mind you, he's coming off appendix surgery. People will never give Embiid the respect he deserves. Come on, man. Fly, Eagles, fly. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. NBA Kid Prods, Maryland, Latoon typing those PHIs. Goat Nuts typing PHIs. Karina again typing PHIs. And the NBA Kid Prods puts it well. Can't explain the effort the Sixers have put into this game. Good to see, man. Good to see them actually come out and show some fight. I said that's what I wanted to see, and hopefully it can result in a win here. Plenty of time left in this ball game, though. Let's go. Shout out to JoJo, man. All right, here we go. Coming out of the timeout by Boston. Sixers cut the lead to 1. 6:35 left to play in the third. Come on, man. Show that heart. Let's go. Pritchard into the game. Gets it down low to Brown. Guarded by Oubre. Trying to post him up. Good defense by the Sixers. Better shot there by Brown. Embiid came over with a double, but didn't deter Jaylen Brown from knocking down the 2. Maxey's holding his finger. The injured one. Hopefully he's okay. Embiid down low. Dunks it home. Great entry pass from Paul George to Joel Embiid. Two-hand slam there for JoJo. Walsh inside. Great defense from Maxey. Walsh clear size advantage, but Maxey fighting with the miss. Now Maxey, pull up 3. No good. I think his finger is bothering him right now. Jaylen Brown now posting up on VJ. This is where he's lived all series long. Embiid comes with a double. Celtics swinging around the perimeter. Pritchard, deep 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. VJ dives on the floor with it. It goes to Tatum. His 3 is good. Offensive rebounds, man. Good effort by the Sixers, but they couldn't come up with it. Leads to a Jayson Tatum 3. Lead back to 4. Embiid looking to post up on Vucevic again. Now the double comes. Embiid to VJ. Over to Maxey. Deep 3. Maxey got it! What a shot! Tyrese Maxey way outside the arc. Back to a 1-point game. Now Oubre guarding Brown. Outside. Pritchard, wide open corner 3 is good. I don't know what happened there. And Embiid's limping. Timeout Sixers. Embiid's holding his left leg. Embiid is not looking good right now. He is hunched over, holding onto that left knee, talking to a trainer, and we'll head to timeout. You got to be shitting me. Right when things are looking decent for the Sixers, Embiid holding his left leg. And you just got to pray he's okay. He's going to walk very gingerly to the Sixers bench. The knees haven't really been that big of a problem all year for Embiid. This would be an awful time for that to start coming up again, man. He's still hunched over on the bench. Let's see if we can get a look at what happened. So Embiid jumped to contest the shot of Jaylen Brown. And when he jumped, something just kind of weird happened in that knee. He felt it right away. Andre Drummond's going to check in for him here. Oh, no. Oh, all right. Back in action. Sixers down 4. Paul George for 3. No good. Offensive rebound to VJ. Over to Maxey. Deep 3. No good. That should be a foul, and it is. Luka Garza fouls Drummond. Fighting for the offensive rebound. Good job by Drummond there to go after that offensive rebound. Garza puts his body into him. So foul goes on Garza. Sixers keep possession. And yeah, I mean, a very obvious foul. Drummond goes for the rebound. Garza's moving, shoves him over. I don't know what the problem is here. Now Paul George loses it. Ball's taken away by the Celtics. Brown inside. Layup's good over Andre Drummond. This is the worry, man, when Embiid's not on the floor. How the Sixers look. 5th turnover for Philadelphia. The Celtics crowd is on their feet. VJ off the Drummond screen loses it. Turnover. Here's Brown. Spins to Garza. He's fouled. All the momentum is with Boston right now. And I don't think I see Embiid on the Sixers bench. He might have gone back to the locker room. He did. Embiid went back to the locker room. God damn it. Garza knocks down the first free throw. Quentin Grimes is going to check into this ball game. If Embiid can't come back in, the Sixers have no chance. He's been great here tonight. But looks like he hyperextended that left knee. Garza's second free throw is good. Back to an 8-point lead. "7-0 run in the last minute for Boston. Let's see if the Sixers can get something going offensively. Maxey guarded by Walsh. Maxey loses it again. Another turnover for the Sixers. Taken away by Brown. Brown over to Tatum. Tatum. Shot blocked by Grimes. Good defense there from the Sixers in transition. Maxey's pissed. He thought he was fouled. Let's see. Replay. Tough to tell. Celtics with it. Brown. Guarded by George. He'll get a couple screens from Garza. Now let's shoot a step back. 2 blocked. Shot blocked by George, but it goes right into the waiting arms of Pritchard. His 3 no good. Sixers corral the rebound. Thank God. Sixers 3 straight turnovers. Maxey over to Drummond. He'll take a corner 3. Drummond's good! Andre Drummond! The corner 3 brings the Sixers back within 5. My God, that's a big shot from Drummond. Both teams 8 for 27 from 3. Tatum nearly loses it. He's going to be fouled. No foul called. Now Tatum, pull up 3. Got it. Coming off the screen, Drummond just couldn't get a hand up in time. Another big-time shot from Tatum. Feels like he always does this against Philadelphia. Now Maxey over to George, to Oubre. Corner, Grimes, 3. Good! Quentin Grimes with the answer. Good response there from Philadelphia. Embiid's back out from the locker room. Tatum, another 3. No good. Drummond couldn't get the rebound. He tips it out of bounds. And Joel Embiid's going to check back into this ball game. Joel Embiid's back, ladies and gentlemen. Drummond's going to come out. Good little stint there. I'm trying to... Vucevic is going to check back in as well. Drummond will sit down. Embiid back in. 2 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Now Brown nearly loses it. Drives in. Lays it up and in right over Embiid. Maxey. Up head to George. Good look for 3. Paul George. Count it from downtown. 4-point game. Good look from Maxey. Up ahead to PG. Nobody was guarding him. His third 3 of the night. Now here's Tatum. He'll be fouled by Grimes. What is Grimes doing? Celtics in the bonus. Tatum will go to the line. Grimes just jumped at a ball fake from Tatum. God damn it. He'll go to the line. Kevin, Embiid's back in the game, so I don't know what you're talking about, man. You're just hating. He's literally back in the game right now. Tatum's first free throw was good. He's got 22 tonight. Second free throw for Tatum. No good. 1 for 2 at the line goes Tatum. Still a 5-point ball game. Grimes off the Embiid screen. Grimes pulls up for 3. Got it! Quentin Grimes! Another 3! 2-point game! How about Quentin Grimes, ladies and gentlemen? What a big-time shot. Minute left to play in quarter number 3. Tatum. Vucevic sets a screen. Tatum inside over Embiid. Shot's good. Little turnaround floater. Embiid jumped once. Couldn't get off the floor fast enough the second time. Now Grimes, another 3. No good. I don't mind that. That was a good look off the screen for Grimes, who just hit one. Couldn't get that one to go, though. 40 seconds left. Jaylen Brown, ISO on Paul George. Good defense from George. Out to Tatum. Off the screen. His 3, no good. George rebound up ahead to Maxey. No numbers for the Sixers. They'll reset here. 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Sixers going to eat some clock here. Maxey. Screen from Embiid. Maxey. Good look for 3. Got it! Sixers back within 1. 10 seconds left. No buckets to end the quarter, please. Do not let Peyton Pritchard score to end the quarter. Pritchard drives inside over to Walsh. Walsh, his 3. Off the side of the backboard. Grimes from 3/4 court. Just short. And that'll do it for the third quarter. We're headed to the fourth. 1-point game. 1-point game. Type those 4s. $237 people watching live. Sub for Sixers dubs. And type those 4s. Just like Maryland is right now. And Nate typing those 4s. Force a game 6. Things looked bad after Embiid went out and the Celtics went on a run. But Embiid comes right back in, and what do you know? Sixers bring it back within 1. Latoon, the Fleas, Karina, the NBA kid, typing those 4s. Nate DeMighty, Fly Eagles Fly, typing those 4s. Come on, man. 12 minutes left. Give it all you got. Give it all you got. Give it all you got. Jamal Johnson typing those 4s. Cypher Civic as well. Typing those 4s. A terrific third quarter there for the Sixers, man. They needed it desperately, and they get it. The Celtics were up 63-50 with 10:13 left to go in quarter number 3. The Sixers, over the next 10 minutes, able to cut the lead down to 1. Been a back and forth game all night long. It's fourth quarter time. Come on, Sixers! Take down Boston. Keep typing those 4s. How about Embiid here tonight? 25 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 9 of 19 from the field. Embiid had 10 points on 4 of 6 shooting in that third quarter. Tyrese Maxey, great response. 19 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 and 9 from 3, 7 and 14 from the field. Paul George with 13 points, also 7 assists and 6 rebounds. VJ Edgecombe now, 7, 3 and 3. It's going to take everything you got here in this fourth quarter to beat Boston on the road and force a game 6. Team stats up to this point, both teams shooting very similarly from the field. Boston, 33 of 67, just under 50%. Same with the Sixers, 30 of 61. Philadelphia's hit 3 more threes than Boston, which is big. Rebounding battle, a little more even now. It's a very even ball game. All the stats will say that. sub for Sixers dubs. We're 31 people away from 25.7K. If you want the Sixers season to stay alive and you want a Game 6 in Philly on Thursday, hit that sub button, man. Let's go. Sub for Sixers dubs. And I'm going to change the poll question as well. Fourth quarter time. Who you got? Real simple. Sixers or Celtics? Sixers with it to start this fourth quarter. Embiid sets a screen for George. George pulls up for three. Paul George knocks it down. Top of the key three. Sixers have the lead. First lead since 17-16 in the first quarter. Here's Queta over to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown shoves Paul George to the floor. Offensive foul. Sixers take over. Let's go. Jaylen Brown's been doing that little chicken wing push off all series long. Refs finally calling it. George, another deep three. That was a heat check shot there from Paul George. No good. Now Pritchard, working off the Queta screen. Gets inside. Good job from Grimes to follow him. Over to Shireman. Shireman, guarded by VJ. Throws it away. Another turnover for Boston. What are you doing, Shireman? Is the moment too big? I think it is. Another turnover for Boston. Here's Maxey working on White. Gets it to Grimes. Offensive foul on Paul George. Illegal screen off the ball on PG. I didn't quite catch it in real time. Let's see here. Yeah, clear offensive foul on George. Was moving, stuck his ass out, set the illegal screen. Now Pritchard, guarded by Grimes. Maxey switches on over to Derrick White. Derrick White gives it up to Brown. 5 to shoot, working on George. Fade away, midi. Good defense from George. Shot no good. VJ skies for the rebound. 10.5 to play in this game. Here's Embiid working on Queta. He'll post him up. He'll fade. He'll shoot. He'll score. Embiid good for 2. 4-point lead for Philadelphia. $27 points in 30 minutes for Joel. Now Brown. Thought he pushed off again. He'll take a midi. No good. Rebound taken by the Sixers. Maxey to VJ. VJ for 3. No good. That was way off. You could see that from the release. And Boston will call a quick timeout here to start quarter number 4. Sixers up by 4. 9:51 left to play. It's pressure time, man. It's pressure time. Let's go, man. Embiid's been so good in the second half. All the people talking shit on Joel Embiid. What's good? What's good? All right. Timeout by the Celtics. Commercial break. You're not missing a moment of the action. One last time, let's tell you about our sponsor here on the show. That is Prize Picks. Today's show brought to you by Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. Postseason basketball is here. No better way to cash in on the action than with Prize Picks. Super easy to use. All you got to do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. Choose flex play or power play, and you are on your way. If you want some inspiration for your picks, you can follow me in the Prize Picks app with their new social feeds feature, where you can follow friends and copy lineups with a single click. My username on there, @JChip. If you want to give me a follow, you can see my lineups on the app before I reveal them on the show. And a great offer for new users. If you download the Prize Picks app now and use code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup, you'll get $50 in lineups with Prize Picks. Again, that's code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup. To get an extra $50 in the lineups with Prize Picks, that link in the live chat in the description of the show as well. Taking a look at my lineup here as we get down into crunch time. Looking pretty good. I have Derrick White, less than 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's got 9. Paul George, check that one off. More than 14.5 points. He's got 16. All I need now is 2 more rebounds and assists combined from VJ Edgecombe, and we can turn 20 into 120. Let's go, man. Let's go. Sub for Sixers dubs, baby. We're now 24 people away from 25.7K. You want the Sixers to win this game, hit that sub button. When you subscribe, you get Sixers coverage all year long, 100% free, right here on the channel. From a lifelong diehard Sixer fan, all you gotta do, hit the subscribe button, free Sixers coverage. News, rumors, analysis, a whole lot more than just live shows, videos all throughout the week. Fly, Eagles, fly. W Sixers. Robbie, what's the series? Sixers are down 3-1, so if they lose, they are eliminated. If they win, they force a Game 6 in Philly on Thursday. Wow, wow, wow. What a game we've had. Shout out to the Sixers for showing the fight. Can they survive here in these last 9 minutes and 51 seconds? They were down as much as 13 early in the third quarter. They now lead by 4 in Boston. All right, here we go. Coming out of commercial break. Thank you so much to our recent subscribers. 22 people away now from 25.7K. I promise you, hit that sub button. You will not regret it. Michael, in a way you believe this team wins 3 straight? I just want them to win tonight. And then who knows what happens after that. Just win this game, man. 1 game at a time. Let's go. Back in action. Celtics have it. Tatum up top. Screen from Queta. Tatum gives it up to Queta, who hands it off to White. Good defense here from the Sixers. White comes off the screen. Puts up a crazy shot. No good. Rebound goes to Maxey. And Maxey gives it up to VJ after being pressured in the backcourt. It's all going to come down to defense here for Philadelphia, man. All right, here's Maxey. Sixers taking a little bit to get into their offensive action here. Maxey over to Grimes. Grimes, good shot fake. Corner to VJ. Got to put it up. Paul George, deep 3. No good. I thought VJ had a chance to drive into the lane, or Grimes, had a chance to drive into the lane. Passed it up. Now here's Brown to Hauser. Corner 3. Got it. Grimes jumped to the pump fake. Paul George tried to contest. Not in time. It's a 1-point game. Hauser's first 3 of the game could not have come in a bigger moment for Boston. Maxey and Embiid looking to run the 2-man game. Maxey off the screen. Nearly turns it over. Gets it to Joel. Joel will pull it from the free throw line. Automatic for Joel Embiid. Let's go. 3-point lead for the Sixers. Embiid's got 29. Now Tatum over to Hauser. Good defense by VJ here on Jayson Tatum. Hauser to Jaylen Brown. Corner 3. No good. Maxey rebound. Run away with this game. Run away with this game. Maxey off the Embiid screen. Gets downhill. Inside. Layup's good. Sixers up by 5. Here's Brown. Body into VJ. Has to pick up his dribble. Nowhere to go. Up top to White. Over to Queta. Swings to Hauser. Back to Jaylen Brown. 8 to shoot. Over to Hauser. Another 3. Got it. Oh my goodness. What a shot from Hauser. Two threes for Hauser in the fourth quarter. Maxey to Embiid. Thought about the 3. He'll hand it off to Grimes. Grimes will take a 3. He's fouled. Nearly drops. That'll be 3 free throws coming for Quentin Grimes. Oh, he almost had his second 4-point play of the night. So close. 300 people watching. Sub for Sixers dubs, man. Let's go. Hit that sub button if you want the Sixers to win. Wow, Grimes came off the off-ball screen. He was fouled by Hauser. He nearly made that. Pretty clear foul there. Grimes to the line for 3 free throws, knocks down the first. These are some huge free throws now for Grimes. Second free throw, also good for Grimes. A lot of credit to Quentin Grimes, man. A lot of credit to Quentin Grimes. I was talking a lot of bad about him coming into this game. He's been very good here today. Grimes knocks down all 3 free throws. We got a salty Celtics fan in the chat. What's up? Tatum up top, guarded by Queta. Or screen from Queta, I should say. Tries to get it outside to Hauser. Maxey knocks the pass away. Out of bounds. Celtics will keep it with 10 to shoot. 7 minutes left to go in this ball game. Let's go Sixers. Come on. All right, let's get this ball inbounded. Here we go. Tatum looking to inbound it. He'll get it to Jaylen Brown. Paul George lets him go right by. Wow, the lob from George to Queta. Queta just throws it in from several feet away. Couldn't even dunk it. Wasn't close enough. But was able to lead the ball into the basket. And he was fouled by Quentin Grimes. What a change of events there. Unbelievable. I respect the effort from Grimes, but hopefully we got a missed free throw here from Queta. We do miss. Rebound goes to Jaylen Brown. Derrick White to Hauser. Hauser pump fake. Hauser 3. No good. Another offensive rebound to the Celtics. Now Tatum. Corner. Derrick White. Wide open 3. No good. Jesus, man. Rebound goes to Paul George. The Sixers got very lucky there. Sixers got very lucky there to not give up any second chance points. Gotta be better than that to end this game. Here's Maxey to Embiid. Embiid working on Queta. Back up top to Maxey. Maxey loses it. Oh, my God. Maxey just lost it out of bounds. You cannot have that in these clutch moments, man. Sixers still up 3, 97-94. Queta to Tatum. Tatum for the tie. Tatum bricks it. Rebound taken by Maxey. My God. Tatum hit all backboard on that 3. All right, settle down. Settle down. Maxey to PG. Embiid posting up on Derrick White. The double comes. Embiid over to Grimes. Grimes for 3! Got it again! Quentin Grimes coming up big in Game 5! Sixers up by 6! Under 6 to play! Grimes steals it away! Taken back by Brown. Grimes back up. Don't get a foul. Don't foul. Don't foul, Grimes. Back up. Brown finally gets it across half court. There's 5 to shoot. 4. Brown's going to put it up. No good. How about Quentin Grimes, man? Let's go. What defense from Grimes? Sixers up by 6. Back to Embiid down low. Working on Queta. Little drop step. Shimmy. Fade away. Got it. Joel Embiid. Good again. Sixers up 8. Timeout, Boston. Timeout, Boston! Let's go! Where are the Celtics fans at in the chat now? Oh my goodness. Type those PHIs! Sixers up 8! We're 5 minutes away from a Game 6 on Thursday in Philadelphia. The defense of the Sixers has been phenomenal in this fourth quarter. Phenomenal. Boston has scored just 8 points in the first 7 minutes of this game. But there is still so much time left. Still so much time left. You cannot get ahead of yourselves here. So much time left in this game. Sub for Sixers dubs. Come on, man. Hit that sub button. Hit that sub button if you want the Sixers to close this one out and force a Game 6 on Thursday. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat typing those PHIs. Marilyn, Karina, Funk Soldier, Latoon. I see my dad in the chat as well. Fritz Schnitzler. Robbie. Let's stay cool and focus on not turning the ball over. Absolutely. Kenneth Jackson typing those PHIs. Wow, man. What a game. What an effort by the Sixers facing elimination. But again, there's still so much time left in this ball game. Still so much time left. You got to close this one out. Man, Quentin Grimes. This is what I've been waiting for from QG. And he's closing this game over Kelly Oubre. I love it. I hope that Nurse keeps Grimes in this game. Grimes has 18 points tonight. 4 of 6 from 3. He's played great defense. He's a plus 11 on the night. And yeah, Kelly's played 31 minutes, just not good enough offensively, not a good enough floor spacer. These kind of games are the ones that decide who the Sixers keep in the offseason between Grimes and Oubre, because I think they keep one of them. The way it's looking, it might be Grimes, but there's still so much time left to play. Peter Thurman typing those PHIs. How about Jim as well in the chat, getting it going? Janelle in the chat as well. Let's go, baby. Here we go. Coming out of commercial break now. Five minutes to go. Let's win the damn ball game. Queta inside to Tatum. No good on the layup. Great defense from VJ. Sixers with it. George looking to get it down low to Embiid. Embiid gets it. He's fouled. Takes a hard fall. Oh, man. Embiid just took a hard fall. He's going to get right back up. A hard foul from Queta. Embiid will go to the line. Oh, yeah. It's a hard fall for Embiid. He's going to power through it, though. He'll go to the line for a couple massive free throws. Embiid with 31, 8, and 4 tonight. Superstar stuff. He's clearly a little shaken up from that fall. This is where you got to calm down, lock in, and be clutch. Flip the script on him, Embiid. Makes the first free throw. We're 4 likes away from 100. Hit that thumbs up if you want to see the Sixers close this one out. 9-point lead with 4:52 left to play. All right, we had a Celtics fan saying flopper. That was an obvious foul from Queta. He's just hating. He's just salty because his team is losing. Let's go. Embiid, second free throw is good. 10-point lead, 4:51 left to play. That's 5 fouls on Queta as well. One more and he's out of here. Jaylen Brown, guarded by Paul George. Brown, he'll pull up for 2. No good again. Rebound. Fought for. Taken by the Sixers. Embiid looking to attack Queta again on the other end. Embiid between the legs. Now he'll back him down. Now Embiid, fade away. Jumper. No good. Rebound goes to Boston. It's the first shot I remember Embiid missing in a while. Here's Tatum, corner, Derrick White, wide open three, no good. Rebound to Queta. And Queta's going to be fouled by Grimes. I'm not sure why Grimes did that. There was no need to foul him intentionally there. But it's on the floor, so that's okay. Third foul there on Grimes. So now 4 minutes left to play. 14 to shoot for Boston. And the Sixers get a warning. Peyton Pritchard going to check into the game here. Sam Hauser going to go to the bench. So to close the game, it'll be Maxey, Grimes, George, VJ, and Embiid for the Sixers. It'll be White, Pritchard, Tatum, Brown, Queta for Boston, at least for now. Tatum gets it into Queta. Right side to Pritchard. Pritchard gets into the paint. Step back, two. No good. Rebound, Maxey. The Sixers in no rush here. Double-digit lead, under 4 to play. Boston, 3 of 17 in the fourth. Maxey gets inside, brings it back out. Now he'll attack White. Now he'll step back for two. Maxey got it! Step back midi is good for Maxey. Sixers lead up to 12, 9-0 run over the last 3.5 minutes. And Paul George going to foul Jaylen Brown out on the perimeter. That's what you don't want to do, is foul and stop the clock late in this game. Come on, man. Close it out. Close it out. Fourth foul on George. Derrick White gets it to Tatum, guarded by Maxey. Clear advantage for Tatum. And Tatum lost it out of bounds. Turnover. He's complaining about a foul. Oh, and Tatum, with some words to the officials, thought maybe he was going to get teed up. You're way bigger and stronger than Maxey. Why don't you finish over him instead of losing the ball and then complaining about a foul? What a crybaby, man. What a crybaby. 3 minutes to play. Sixers up by 12. Maxey to Grimes. Grimes for three. Oh, bricked it off the side of the left backboard. Now here's Brown, guarded by Embiid. Brown inside. Great defense from Joel. Kicks it outside to Tatum. Tatum underneath. Queta. Hook shot. No good. Tatum offensive rebound. Shot no good. Foul by Embiid though. And Tatum will go to the line here. Down 12. 2:42 left to play. 400 people watching. Sub for Sixers dubs. We're 15 people away from our next milestone of 25.7K. Great defense from Embiid to force a pass out, but VJ let Tatum drive right by him, get to the rim. He missed the initial shot, did Queta, but Tatum with the rebound. He'll go to the line. Tatum is bleeding, so they'll take a second here to address the blood on the finger of Jayson Tatum. If they can't stop the blood, Tatum will have to come out. I don't know how that works with him going to the line, but usually they're able to fix this pretty quickly in a timely manner. Hit that sub button, man. 13 away. Sub for Sixers dubs. 370 people watching. Sixers looking to force a game 6 on Thursday in Philadelphia. Up 12 with 2:42 left to play here in Boston. All right, so they clean up the blood on Tatum. He'll come to the line. Two free throws coming now for Tatum. Number one. No good! Tatum misses the front end. The Celtics have been shell-shocked in this fourth quarter, man. Second free throw. Tatum, no good again! Tatum misses both! Tatum misses both! Sixers in the driver's seat here. 2:30 left to play in no particular hurry. Maxey off the VJ screen. Over to VJ. Top of the key. Three. VJ Edgecombe for three. And it's a 15-point Sixer lead. Now George going to be called for a foul on the perimeter on Tatum. That'll be George's 5th. He doesn't understand the call. Boston in the bonus. Again, that's what you don't want to do is foul. Celtics in the bonus. He'll go to the line. What a big-time shot from VJ. Celtics left VJ wide open. VJ made him pay, baby. VJ made him pay. And Celtics fans are leaving the arena. See ya. See ya. Boston fans are hitting the highway, baby. Jaylen Brown hits the first free throw. Celtics fans are leaving. We'll see ya. We'll see ya. And Jayson Tatum going to check out here. Looks like Boston going to put in their reserves. Looks like they're going to give up and concede defeat here to the Sixers in Game 5. See ya! Let's go, man. Come on! We'll see you for Game 6, baby.
No Brown. No Brown.
We need a miss here from my guy Marsh. Knocks it down. What do you have?
Brown.
What do you have? 2 minutes left to play. Oh, you're fine. Well, yeah, you're fine. That you took that? That's crazy.
It's the old Ultra Jinx.
The Ultra Jinx. Maxey inside loses it. He'll be fouled.
Take the starters out, Boston.
They took Tatum out.
Take Brown out.
I don't know. They haven't taken Brown out yet.
Maxey coming up.
Oh, here goes Brown. He's out. There you go. There you go. There you go.
This one too.
What else did you have? I told you White was always free.
This one has a good chance too.
Yeah, looks good.
One more assist.
Should have taken George regular. He just got it, though. 14 and a half. We're 8 subs away from 25.7K. Let's get there before this one's over. Embiid's going to head out. He'll go to the bench. What a night for Joel Embiid. He was fantastic. Really from start to finish, but especially in that third quarter and in this second half. 33 and 8 for Embiid. Maxey's still in. He'll take a midi. Maxey, good again. Make it 25 points now for Maxey as this one's all but over. RJ Harper, bank shot, no good. Rebound goes to Drummond. And the reserves are about to check in here for Philadelphia. Sixers will call a timeout. They'll get the starters out. And we're going to have a Game 6 on Thursday. Come on. The season will not end tonight for Philadelphia. The season will not end tonight for Philadelphia. And for all the people out there that wanted to talk all that mess on Joel Embiid and say the Sixers should never have let him play in that game, that he ruined everything for Philadelphia. What do you got to say now? 33-8-4 for the big fella, and he dominated in the second half. The big fella getting it done. This is a Joel Embiid I know and love, man. Who's this jerk with the clover leaves? It's a Celtics fan who's probably pretty upset that his team just lost tonight at home, man. They deserve the criticism still need to play back-to-back good games. Absolutely. Absolutely. Although I think the criticism on Embiid was a little bit overstated in Game 4. It's not over. This game is over. A minute 33 left to play. All the starters have come out. This game is over. Who knew? Topper getting fired. Put the fire in Nick Nurse. Maybe. Maybe. IQ from the 215. Nurse saw another Philadelphia coach, manager in that case, get fired and said, I got to step it up in this one. A 26-10 fourth quarter for the Sixers. All the backups are in. A minute 30 left. Just a formality here until this one's over. Here's Jabari Walker. Gives it to Dalen Terry, who's into the game. Back to Walker. Jabari Walker will take a three. That's way off. Let's go, man. The Sixers season stays alive. Baylor Shireman going to take a deep three. No good. Rebound goes to Watford finally corrals it. Under a minute to play. Watford, nowhere to go. Over to Walker, back to Watford. Inside to Barlow. Out to Walker. Another 3 for Walker. Can't knock that one down. Barlow, offensive rebound. He'll be fouled. 40 seconds left to play, man. Shout out to Joel Embiid. Big game for Maxey as well. How about 10 rebounds from Tyrese Maxey tonight? 25 points, 10 of 18 from the field. How about Quentin Grimes? Quentin Grimes with 18 big ones, 4 of 7 from the field, some big defensive plays, some big shots late down the stretch. I had a lot of bad things to say about Quentin Grimes. I won't lie. I will never lie. I wanted him to step up and have a big game, and he did exactly that. He did exactly that. And so I'll give credit where credit is due. And VJ Edgecombe, the final stat line won't look insane, but 10 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. And you know what? He just got there. I believe my prize picks lineup also is going to be good. And it is. How about that? $120 in the bank account in addition to the Sixers getting a win. Derrick White, less than 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He only had 10. Paul George, more than 14.5 points. He had 16. VJ, more than 9.5 rebounds and assists. He had 10. That's big time, man. That's big time. Hit that sub button, man. We'll be live again for Game 6 on Thursday. So be sure to join us for that. Coverage to come all throughout the year. And the Sixers will stay alive. Have the Sixers won more away than home? In this series, yeah. In this series, both games the Sixers have won have been in Boston, which is crazy. But the Sixers lost both games at home. And so you think they turn things around and they'll be able to win Game 6 at home. But going to be, again, a tall, tall task, man. Going to be a tall, tall task. All right. And the clock will expire, and that'll do it. Sixers win. Spam those W's in the chat. We'll have a Game 6. Sixers stay alive. Type those W's in the chat. Sixers stay alive. What a statement win for the Sixers. Joel Embiid saying that the body feels okay, but they got the win. That's all that matters. Keep typing those W's, baby. A gutsy win for the Sixers. Joel Embiid's son Arthur with him as he's getting interviewed post-game. Embiid scored or assisted on 54 points here tonight. Just gutsy, man. How long are we going to be live post-game? Hey, I'll hang out with you. I'll hang out with you all for a little bit. I want to get a post-game video up on the channel. So, not so long, but hey, as long as people are hanging out here watching, we'll hang out. We'll stay live. I am going to record a short here live. You guys can kind of see a peek behind the camera for how this stuff goes. I want to get a short up on the channel, so bear with me here as I record this. Let me just make sure I got the numbers pulled up right. All right, here we go. Keep getting those W's in the chat. Gutsy win, baby. Let's go. Let me record this short here. You'll see us up on the channel here momentarily. Sixers with a gutsy win here in Game 5 in Boston to keep their season alive and force a Game 6 on Thursday in Philadelphia. We'll be live for that one, so make sure to hit that sub button and join us. Sixers win 113-97 after a dominant fourth quarter in which they shut down the Boston Celtics offense. Only 10 points for the majority of that fourth quarter for Boston. How about Joel Embiid? Everybody who was talking bad about him on Sunday better eat your words. He was amazing tonight. 33 points, 12 of 23 from the field, 8 assists, 4 rebounds. He was especially good in the second half. Tyrese Maxey with 25 points, 10 rebounds. He was awesome. And how about Quentin Grimes with some big-time shots down the stretch, some amazing defensive play. I've been hard on Quentin Grimes, but he was also phenomenal in this one. Sixers stay alive. Game 6 on Thursday. Let's go. That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. One take. One take. What a performance. And again, how about Joel Embiid, man? Showing his final numbers again here. 33 points, man. Just a special, special night. And you know, the Sixers don't often show this kind of resiliency, show this kind of fight and this kind of strength. They did tonight, man. They did tonight. Big shout out to Joel Embiid. Come on, man. Game 6. Here we come. Here we come, man. We're 5 subs away, by the way, from our goal of 25.7K. Hit that subscribe button. Can we get there? I want to get there before we sign off here tonight. Five away. Carr, let's do it one at a time. Hey, that's all you got to do. Take it one game at a time. Now you got a big opportunity at home in Game 6 to force a Game 7. Let's go, man. Fly Eagles fly. Big fella, 21. Kyogre, we suck at home. We need this win at home. Yeah, Philadelphia's lost both games at home this series, which is very strange, but maybe they can get this next one here in Game 6. Dude, I'm so hyped, man. I'm so hyped. Come on. What a gutsy win. This is the type of win, again, the Sixers don't often win these kind of grinded out games where they have to have it. Still, Sixers still down in this series, 3-2. Still plenty of work to be done if they want to upset Boston in the series, but this win certainly gives you a lot of confidence that you can beat the Celtics. They've done it twice in Boston. Can they do it in Philly for Game 6 and force a Game 7? Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, I'm going to get a post-game video up, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put up a super chat shot clock here after I get this short up. Let's go, dude. Wow. All right. All right, here's what we're going to do. For those of you want us to stay live, I have about, what? I got half this Happy Dad remaining. Any super chats that come in, I'll finish this Happy Dad. We'll keep hanging out. We'll keep discussing the game. But I'm going to put up a 2-minute timer. So a little super chat shot clock here. Counting down from 2 minutes. I'm going to start it right now. Any super chats that we get sent in will extend the timer. If not, all good. We'll sign off and we'll get this post-game video up. That short is up on the channel. Sixers force a Game 6. Let's frickin' go, man. Let's frickin' go. I'll see y'all for Game 6. Again, be sure to hit that sub button because we'll be live again for that Game 6. What's the score of that Knicks game here? Knicks are up 70-55. So a pretty decent lead for them here. Minute 20 left in the Super Chat shot clock. Again, if you want us to stay live, Super Chats of any amount, I'll give you a drink and we'll stay live. If not, all good. Again, we'll sign off. Oh, man. I'm going to have a lot of good to say in this post-game video. Hey, but before we get out of here, let's sing the song, man. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Come on, man. Here they come. Team of the year. Number 1, Philadelphia. Let's go. 15 seconds left on that Super Chat shot clock. Once that runs out, we're going to sign off. Thank you all so much for making today so special. It was a great stream. To all the Celtics fans that were in here, suck it. We'll see you in Philly for Game 6 on Thursday, man. All right, there it goes. The shot clock has expired. I'll give one final cheers to everybody. Yeah, Blake. Yeah. I appreciate you hanging out, though, man, for real. It's been a great series. All in good love, man. All in good fun. But still a lot of work to do for the Sixers. So right back at it on Thursday for Game 6. Trying to, again, extend the series and keep their season alive. That short, post-game shorts up on the channel. Post-game video will be up shortly. We'll be back in the studio tomorrow for more coverage, and then live again on Thursday for Game 6. Sixers win 113-97. Season's not done yet, folks. It's not done yet. Reminder, hit that sub button. Join us on Thursday. Until then, let's go Sixers!